Hey there, kids. It's me, Oni the Unicorn. And I'm here to tell you that f***ing your dreams ain't cheap. In fact, it costs a ton of cash to do. So that's why me and the Oh No radio show need your help. Just go to the website displayed below and hit us up with some cash, yo. $1, $5, $1 million if you have it to spare. Any amount is appreciated. Well, I gotta go because these dreams ain't gonna fuck themselves. See ya!
No.
No! God, please, no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh hell no.
You are listening to the Oh No radio show.
Eat a bag of dicks.
So guess what, everybody? Orange County, Florida decided to, clear all my health bills and stuff, just, for free. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Oh no, baby. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want you anymore. Yes, baby, I told you before. You went away and you said you left me, and now you live in misery. Although you want me to take you back, you said you're sad about this and that.
Oh, no, baby. Well, welcome to another edition of the Oh No radio show. Sorry, Mike.
Thank you for letting me join the show.
Hey, sorry, I had you muted there. My bad. Anyway, welcome to the Oh No radio show. My name is Owen, and I am the captain of this shit ship. I am slightly tired after weeks and weeks and weeks of travel and work and having to go to the airports and the train stations and shitty towns that I'd rather not be in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here with two of my closest compadres in the entire world, and I'm happy to be so. Here with my good friend Mike B in studio. Mike B.
Howdy. Mike B, the fentanyl of podcasting.
And even Ty's here. Ty, you wore a nice shirt. Is that your work shirt? You wear that to work? Is that what you do? Is that
Hey, this is a classic Western tee, man. Or, button up. This is my jam.
That is a good looking shirt. I gotta say, I would wear that shirt myself. I am slightly jealous of it. I'm not jealous of much of you in your life, but that is.
What about how thin he is?
You know what?
Yeah,
this is interesting. Let's start off on this. This is interesting.
Yeah.
You ever thought about dieting?
Yeah.
When you fat sack of shit.
It came up at the very top of the show that I'm no longer the skinniest person.
Nah, you're actually the fattest guy on the show now.
Well, I wouldn't, Ty, I've always considered you maybe being a little bit beefier than me, like a little bit more of a belly. We've both always been skinny since we've known each other, right? I know you had fat phases before your diabetes when you were a fat boy in the Midwest. And
I was a little chonky.
I've never been through a chonky phase. When I was a baby, I think I was a chonky baby, but I quickly grew into a pretty skinny little bastard. And
up until now,
I was a thin young boy.
And then look at you now.
Look at me now.
You are the whale.
Fat old man.
You are the whale.
I'm not whale fat,
You're
okay?
getting close to whale fat, Mike. You're in fact, I'm pretty sure you're getting into Big Tim territory.
Please shut up.
Oh my.
We're gonna need some overalls. Ty's gonna have to roll you into his back seat like he did with Big Tim. That's still my favorite story is when Ty had to pick up Big Tim in his Buick and he couldn't get in the front and he had to roll Big Tim into the back so he could lean into the back.
Bro, that just I can only imagine. Like
it was a pretty chill ride, all in all.
Well, I mean, when somebody's pretty much laying down through the whole ride, it's got to be pretty chill.
Yeah, right. It's the only way he could get in a car, a standard sedan, is that he would
sleep in it.
Sleep in like
in the back.
It's a somewhat luxury, roomy vehicle.
Big Tim was definitely a you can ride in the back.
Yeah.
Like
diagonally because like that's the only way you physically fit into a vehicle.
He's like, I mean, I got the bed of the truck. You can probably hop up on in there.
Yeah, like a farm animal. We can put you in the back.
I got the trailer out back if you want to just go stand on the trailer.
That was kind of his thing. Anyway, so now apparently I'm fatter than Ty, and I do have my beer gut. I've been eating well on the road. And now apparently I'm fatter than you, Ty.
Yeah, this dude's belly aching about being on the road for so long, but he shows us the digs that they put him up in. It's fucking swanky.
It was so hard.
Got a sick balcony. He's eating like steaks and.
Oh, I was eating so good. So okay. That was the last. We'll speed run through all my travels because no one wants to hear too much about it. It's a little boring, and it's work stuff, so it's only so much I can really tell. But I will say that my first leg of the trip was to Indianapolis, right? Right. Okay. So I thought Indianapolis was like, all right, like
what a jewel of the middle of the country.
Honestly, compared to the next city, it was far superior. It was actually Indianapolis has a pretty cool like downtown area, some good bars.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's like really all that much happening.
I agree. I think I would totally agree.
I think they
with
get
that.
one race every year, and the Indianapolis 500, and other than that, the rest of the year it's just kind of like.
But no, I mean the buildings in the city, like the architecture's kind of nice. It's got a cool like brutalist vibe. Like it's got some like it does actually like look and feel kind of cool. It like wants to be a bigger city probably than it is. And again, nothing much going on, but some decent food, some decent restaurants. Like nothing crazy, but like tolerable. Like and okay. Like not too many crazy homeless people. Like which is always my like. That's kind of how I judge a lot of cities these days. Is like how bad are the bums, right?
I think you should create a meter for this.
I should. You're absolutely right. The Owen bum meter. Like so, like Indianapolis is probably like on a 6. Like,
out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah, I think it's about a 6.
That's still above average.
So hold on. What is Orlando?
Orlando is interesting. Like if you're just talking about downtown Orlando, you're looking at a good 8.
Yeah, it's pretty,
pretty
homeless down there.
It's pretty high up there. Now, but if you go into some of the outlying areas, because Orlando's so spread out, that drops really quite low to down to a 4, right? Mm-hmm. So we're between a 4 and an 8, but so we kind of average out around a 6. Okay. Our downtown hits around at 7.5 to 8. Indianapolis hits a good 6. I come home literally 2 days, fly right back out to St. Louis. Now, St. Louis.
Why all the St. Louis hate? I can't wait to hear this.
Okay, so St. Louis, bum factor, honestly, probably right around, if not maybe, okay. I would say we're looking at actually a lower quota of unhoused bums. And I like how I did the politically correct follow.
You're about to say the worst things about the homeless. I know it's coming now.
Well, but all of the bums that I did encounter,
hyper bums.
That's what I figured. I think it jacks the homeless quota up further than the 6. I think it puts it at around a 7.5.
These bums are quality, not quantity.
We're talking meth bums, right? We're talking.
Oh, we're not talking like mental illness, but we're talking like
both.
a higher concentration of like drug-addled homeless.
Yeah. A lot more bums that like I saw it twice. Bums that punched cars like at stoplights in the street. Like
Motherfucker.
And just punched the car, and like
that's a high level bum,
and would slap. Like I saw it. Like this guy was going down the road. You know how like wrestling, you go down an aisle and like the big popular baby face, he like claps all the hands like he did that basically with all of the side mirrors on all the cars.
Smacked everyone.
Like wasn't knocking them off, but just like hitting them hard, like thwack 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 thwack. Like yeah, so got a lot of that going on in St. Louis. Also, just like. Yeah, some decent barbecue, some okay food, but like you run out of like in our area, there was maybe like 5-6 good restaurants. We were there for a week. We ran out of places. Oh God,
a whole week and we ran out of all 5 to 6 of the restaurants?
Well, they were boring, like because there's like half of them are the same thing, and like the people in the fucking Midwest don't know shit, bro. Like they're nice. They're nice enough, but they're
fucking cattle. Owen.
They're all kind of dumb. They're all a little dumb, and their food is just kind of standard.
Well, listen, Owen. Everyone knows that the knowledge came from outside of America, and so it gets real bogged down in the coasts, where it comes in, and it has a hard time making it all the way
to that middle area.
People in Kansas, dumb as shit.
Okay.
Because there ain't no knowledge. Can't no knowledge get down to Kansas.
So we were staying at a Hilton.
They got good barbecue, though.
yeah, but you know what? I've had better barbecue here. Like,
I mean, Kansas has amazing barbecue.
Can we just take a brief aside real quick?
Sure.
I am sick and tired of people saying, like, oh, the only place you can get good
X.
Put whatever the fuck you want right here. The only place you can get good that is in this place. No, the fuck it's not.
Not in 2026 when food delivery and like you can get good by the way, you can get good seafood in the Midwest if you have the proper deliveries with the proper ingredients.
It's going to cost money,
but you can do it.
Yeah.
But bro, I mean you can get on fucking Gold. We can get on Goldbelly right the fuck now, and I can have every popular restaurant from here to California at my doorstep within like 2 days. Get the stop.
Now it's going to be expensive, but it can be done, right? Like I 100% agree with you on that.
Your point that like, oh well, the best barbecue is Texas or St. Louis or
I like
the Carolinas.
All of it. I want all the meat from all the places,
and I like all the meat. And I tried a lot of the meats. Like I try the meats when I go everywhere.
Yo, honest to God,
I eat the meat any place I go. I try the meat.
Try the meat.
Why not?
Yeah. Gots to. What were you?
There was some spot in St. Louis the last time I was there that was like the hot dog spot, and I mean it was like insanity. It was.
Well, I did not get to experience that. I did not see that. I was staying at the Hilton that was right across from the ballpark there, where the Cardinals play. Right.
Oh yeah.
And,
another loser ass team.
Well, I mean, they got a lot of those championship banners they're seemingly pretty proud about. I don't care about baseball, don't care. But I was looking down at the, at the baseball stadium from my rooftop, bar that I was at. And I was checking it out, and like where it was actually pretty cool because you could see, like, if you were up there, you could literally watch a game. Just like from across the street, like down, like into the into the ballpark.
I'm sure people do.
Oh, I'm sure they do it all the time. It's actually pretty cool. But that Hilton, like you think of Hilton, right? Like like Paris Hilton and the Hilton family, and like
I would thought of Hilton as like kind of in the middle.
No, I mean I think I think it is now. I think it used to be kind of like an upper echelon-y type of hotel. This one in St. Louis was fucking like, might as well be staying at the Days Inn, sir.
I'm a La Quinta man.
You're a La Quinta. Yeah. You look
I prefer a La Quinta.
You look like a La Quinta man if I've ever seen one.
No, I won't let people badmouth La Quinta, okay?
Well, I will. I'll hold my breath then on that. But anyway, the digs were not up to my standards. And
Did you let your boss know?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We were all of this opinion. We were all of the.
This was a whole.
Oh yeah,
company wide.
A company wide. Yeah. We were not. None of us were particularly thrilled with the old the Hilton St. Louis, and it turns out, a day after we left, fatal stabbing right across from the hotel, right in that ballpark, right outside the ballpark.
Could have been me.
From where I was from. So that was St. Louis.
Could have been me.
Went down to the arch. I was like, oh yeah, there it is. It's big. I took a picture of it.
Do they let you in it?
Yeah, there's an elevator. It costs like $60. I was like, I ain't doing that.
So wait, but
takes a long time. But it's cool.
Does the elevator go like?
It's weird. It's like it goes grant. It goes up and to the right,
stupid.
up and to the right,
fuck
up
that.
and to the right.
Eat a bag of dicks, arch elevator. Just do this. Go.
It doesn't really do that. It goes and like I heard, and I heard it took a while and it was expensive, so I didn't bother. But I went down there and I took the obligatory picture where you're like, oh look at me, and then there's the arch above my head. And I mean, it was that whatever. It is a lot bigger when you see it in person from right underneath there. I'll give it that, right? Like, oh, that's impressive. Don't know why that's a thing that we ever needed to build for any reason.
We're getting another arch. You know that, right?
Why? Where are we putting that?
Oh, no, it's not like the St. Louis arch.
Oh,
it's like a Arc de Triomphe.
Oh, is Trump going to be on top of it?
I don't know. Well, I mean, if we're gonna build that, then we need like a road, like a Champs-Élysées, like the road up to the arch. Like, he's not gonna do it, and it's gonna look shitty.
No, they'll fuck it up. Somehow.
It's not gonna look triumphant. I guarantee it. It's gonna look stupid.
I also am like the gateway to the West, and I'm like, well,
that's what it was.
I know it was supposed to be, but it's the wrong way round. Like,
but the gateway, it should go this way.
Yeah, exactly. It's the wrong. It's turned the wrong way. Like, they're idiots. They're fucking idiots, bro. Like, I don't get it.
Again, what did I tell you, Owen? You can't get knowledge to the middle of the country.
That's it.
So they're just like, it's a gateway. We'll build it like this.
Yeah. Well,
and not one of them chose to go, well, it's gateway to
actually, that would be like the other way. Yeah. It would
gateway to the west.
It would be perpendicular to the river, which runs east-west, correct? It would be perpendicular to that.
Just build it over the fucking river.
Build it over the river. That's what I said. Like, that would be the gateway to the west because they traveled on the fucking river.
Idiots.
Thank you, Mike.
Why aren't we city planners?
I mean, definitely would have been better than those people in St. Louis.
We should open up a business, and it's called Hindsight City Planning, where we come in and we look at your city and go, you guys should have built that like this.
Yeah, knock it down.
Couple $100,000.
Yeah.
And we'll just go tell every city like how they should have built the city.
Yeah.
And we'll be fucking rich.
I mean, I don't know where the business comes in on that, but I mean, we can certainly
we'll get at least a couple cities before they realize like, wait, these guys didn't do anything.
Yeah, they do. They just told us our shit sucked and they left. Yeah.
And when they call us to ask us about it, like, I mean, that's the model.
That was in our business plan. You guys signed up. You know, like that's
also,
what we
By the way,
we sent you the invoices for our rooms and all that.
Yeah. And by the way, that Hilton also sucks.
The Hilton you got?
Yeah.
Sucks
dicks.
Get a new hotel.
Yeah. So speaking of which, left there, came back home, was home for maybe 28 hours I was home, and then had to go then drive. I had to pick up the one of our Sprinter vans, one of those like 18-foot fucking Sprinter vans, and drive down to old Fort Lauderdale.
Another crap hole.
Yeah, what a crap hole. No.
Oh, brother.
Fort Lauderdale is obviously a pretty affluent area.
Affluent areas can still be fucking shitholes.
Actually, well, I enjoy Fort Lauderdale. I am I do enjoy the beach, and I was put up in the Four Seasons down there. And
Look, Ty, look at this guy. He's shilling for Fort Lauderdale now.
no, well, I mean, if they'll have me,
By the
I
way,
mean,
Fort
I'll-
Lauderdale,
I'll-
if you'll pay, we'll shill for
Oh
you.
yeah, absolutely. My balcony was bigger than my kitchen. I'll say that.
In the room or in your house kitchen?
No. Like my house kitchen is smaller than the balcony that I had in this
That's
hotel
pretty
room.
sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, dude. And it overlooked the ocean and all the nightlife and the glitz and the glamour.
Oh yeah,
and,
man.
So that was pretty swanky, really, really pretty hotel room. But I always feel kind of like, I definitely always feel out of place in those like types of hotels. Like the middle,
man.
the middle. Like you're a La Quinta guy. I am kind of like fit in more in the middle of the road, Hilton. Like let's be real. So when I show up to the Four Seasons, I feel like I'm underdressed. I look like shit. Like you got all
Country Mouse at the Four Seasons.
right. Because you got all the like the fancy boys in their white linin, like button
Looked like they just
downs,
came back
like-
from a Boys to Men video.
Yeah. And it's an interesting thing. Like I was going to talk about this. There's certain levels of wealth, right? That like there's different sorts of things. Like in a Four Seasons, we're talking about this balcony, right? Now I smoke, so I'm like, can I smoke on this balcony? Like is that-
Cigars,
like-
yeah.
Well, like there's not like if you were in the Days Inn, if you're in the Hilton and you have a balcony, there's going to be a sticker on that door that says no smoking on the balcony, right? But they don't want to put that on there on
Right.
the Four Seasons. It's
Not
too
for the
fa-
rich
It's
people.
too fancy for that. So I'm like, well, there's no sticker.
They put it in
You
your
can't
little.
stop me.
They put it in the room guide,
And
and if you smoke, that's like
Then you owe
$100.
$400.
Well, I got away with it. I smoked on that bitch. I got away with it. No problem. But I did also like put it in one of those like aluminum water bottles that has the screw top on it, and like putting my like being all careful, putting my butts in there and everything, and like
Dude, I've lived this so many times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. and then here's the thing, like they don't put like plastic bottles of water in your room like the Hilton would, right? Usually in the Hilton you get a couple complimentary ones per day. But no, they have these like fancy glass like bottles of water, right? Like, I'm like, okay.
Do I put them outside my door like I'm calling for the fucking milkman?
I was scared because they have the mini bar, and then they have like all the list of like how much things are going to
fucking touch it.
cost. Like, and so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, one of the things says water $8. I'm like, well, fuck. Like, I'm so thirsty, right? Like, I'm like, I need some water because I've been drinking. I need water. Is this thing going to cost me $8? So I call down to the desk. I'm like, hey, so like, those bottles, like, complimentary.
Are those $8?
Are those $8? Like, oh no, sir, those are completely complimentary for those things. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I'm just like, yeah. But there is a certain like weird level of like wealth when it comes to things like that where like you hear about it all the time when rich people in these movie stars, they go to like premieres of movies or award ceremonies. They'll get gift bags and they're like worth like $200,000 worth of like fucking headphones and iPads and perfumes and all this like watches, whatever it is. And they just get them and they're free for them, right? Whereas like for us, we're just like, do I have to pay for the gift bag? Like how, like
Yeah.
you get like when you can't afford it, you have to ask, right? And if you have to ask, that means you can't afford it. And then like there's a whole like weird like thing around it. And I also noticed because I was working this like very not high profile, but like it was a financial asset company, like big in like investors conference type thing, right? And it wasn't a ton of people, probably only like a couple hundred, but all these people had wealth. Like they're a wealth asset management firm, right? Like and this type of, just real quick, just this type of company, all like there's a certain level of that wealth where they're actually all cool. They're not like the rich dickheads, because I think, and this is my theory, I don't know if this to be true, but I think they've exceeded that level of wealth where they don't care what like they look like, right? They don't care what like anybody thinks of them. they're comfortable. Like I talked to them, like one, like, hey, yeah, I live in Barbados, and I got, you know, and like I have a house in London, and like I have a house in Canada. Like they're at a point where they're super cool people, and they're not like concerned about like being like the socialite. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And I think they've reached that level of wealth where it doesn't matter. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
Whereas if like you were a step below it, they would be absolute fucking shitbags, you know, because they would.
So I think you're 100% correct, because I think at a certain point, like, okay, you're rich.
Yeah.
But then, yes, there's that next category where you're like either very like ultra wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think once you break into that category of rich, it's the bottom end, and everyone is just like, still so concerned, same as like the middle and the bottom, with like showing off what they have, because now they do have access to like very cool stuff. Whereas I think when you hit like an ultra wealthy level, you run out of things that would be very easy for you to convey that, like, hey, I'm worth $1 trillion.
Right. I don't think they were worth that much, but you
understand what I'm saying?
Multi-millionaires for sure.
The amount you can show off at like rich to ultra rich without being like, oh, well, there's my hyper yacht.
Right.
If it was rich guy, ultra rich guy standing in a room at the same place, it would be very hard for you to convey how much more wealthy you were than just the rich guy.
Yeah.
So you're not concerned, and you're like, okay, I guess I could concern myself, but then I look like a poor person.
Sure. I will equate it also to my experiences with working in the audio industry with bands. And there's levels of like fame and like and talent. And usually like sometimes some of the like crappiest bands are like horrible to work with, and they maybe don't have an ego, but they're just not very good, and they're unprofessional or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Then you get to like this mid-level where they become like think of like a band that has a residency at like Adobe Gillas or something, right? They play there every night, like at a restaurant. They've got a residency a few times a week. They're professional. They make their money. They're going to actually, usually those guys are going to be pretty cool to you. Then you get to like that next level where like they're higher up, and then like you're like a headlining band. Like there's levels of like them becoming dicks and then like surpassing it. And then you get like you get like dick level sort of in like the upper top middle. And then you go higher than that. And then they're all and then they're all washed away, and they're all like super cool. And then you get like really like over the top diva level, like at the very, 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 very top. So there's like these gaps in the middle of like cool dick. You know, if that makes
the parfait of fame.
Yeah.
Some of these layers, you're just a dick.
But I think it's the same with wealth.
Yeah,
I think it's 100% the same with wealth. And I was thankful that I was in that like that top, but not the very, very top. Like you get to that like next one, then they probably become like your Zuckerbergs, and you're like,
well, at a certain point, like at a certain point of wealth, like if I just had like a couple $1 billion, I can't relate to you in what
you can't relate to me,
and you
like,
can't relate to me.
Yeah.
Because there's no points anymore in which our lives intersect. Maybe that, like, okay, they don't have like a grocery store for the ultra wealthy. I would have to hire people
to go to the grocery store.
Go to the grocery store for me.
Yeah.
But if I just so happen to live in like the wealthiest portion of Orlando, there's a real chance we could be shopping at like the same Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. So I just think that your level of wealth at a certain point, you either pull yourself away from the rest of society because like there's no connection any longer.
Yeah.
Or you just do the dickhead thing and you show off to the rest of society. You stay you stay down here and you just show off. It's like, look at me, like I've achieved this level and now I need everyone to see it all the time.
I was thinking about this, and I actually saw a Reddit post about something similar to this the other day, where it was talking about like what's something that the ultra rich have that like most people will never, like, if they never, gain that wealth, will ever like really understand, or like understand that they have. And you know what, the one thing that kept popping up was
help.
Quiet. They get they get to live in a world that's a lot more quiet than us. Their cars are quieter. They live in penthouses with the ultimate like soundproofing. They can live in the middle of this huge city and have this like, be surrounded by everything, but super quiet in comparison, like to like our lives. And I thought that was like super interesting. It's something you don't think about. That is like, a luxury that we don't really ever have. Like, if you live in a city, it's going to be loud. Even if you're in the upper middle class, if you live near downtown, you're gonna hear a lot of that stuff. You would have to then like live out in that could be like, honestly, like a rich man, poor man scenario, right? Like rich people and poor people get like if you live in the middle of nowhere in the country and you're poor, you might have that same quiet that a rich person might have, like, in the middle of a city type
It is
thing.
odd that, you have enough money to stay insular and just stay away from anything you don't want to be inside of.
And that's the key. Do me a favor. You're popping a little bit. I forgot to put it's right behind you. There's the windscreen. Just throw that thing on your microphone for me. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
It's you have the capability to just stay away from the things you don't, and live in a major metropolis and still like,
again, like the middle of New York City in Times Square, not Times, but Manhattan or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's like, I live on one whole floor of this building.
Yeah,
literally, you can't get off on my floor without like a code.
You probably have your own elevator shaft.
Yeah, potentially,
down to the bottom, like that no one else can even get in but you. That takes you to your 25th story apartment, like down to the bottom floor, right? I don't know, like, but yeah.
I don't know if it's like my contrarian nature, but I also imagine that there are plenty of like super wealthy people that you never hear about because they don't flaunt any of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
there's tons of like.
They have enough money; they can stay secure. They just live like a normal person. They might have cool shit.
I think they live like a normal person to a degree. I think they live like an elevated normal person. Like there's going to be like,
well, like you obviously, more than likely, you don't go to work. So I mean, yes, you will inhabit the same spaces as a lot of common, like, people in the middle and lower class. You'll inhabit those same spaces, but yeah, it's like you'll see a guy and you're like, man, I see this guy like in the middle of the day doing all these things, like right around these couple blocks because this is where he lives.
Sure.
And you're like, but I see him every day. Like he's never working.
So and then when I'm talking about like the hotel experience, right? I stay at it's a very nice hotel. Like that. Like we're talking like. It would be when I was staying there. I think I looked it up. It was close to like $1,000 a night. Like we're we're right in that range, right? And those people will stay there, and that's probably like to them, that's kind of slumming it, right? To be in like, oh, we're in a hotel, but then they don't think about it. So like when they go to that hotel, what do you call it? Like the room service bar. Like, hey, there's like a $60 bottle of wine. That's probably like a $20 bottle of wine. But they don't think about that. They're just like, that's more convenient than me going and grab, they just do. They do that and they don't think about it. And then they'll probably spend another $1,000.
You've done that too. I know I've done that. Like, hey, I'm at this bar. That is way too expensive. I am not going to get beer somewhere else, though.
I usually do, though. Like, that's my thing, is that I always do. I always find.
Oh, you do? You'll leave?
Oh, honestly, all the time. Like, I will Uber Eats beer to my hotel room. I guess it depends on
how expensive it is.
I will walk my ass like a half a mile to a grocery store or something and pick my stuff up.
I will say, I have, since I separated with my ex, I make enough money to where I do go place, like if I go to a restaurant by myself, I don't look at I feel odd because I'm comfortable enough where I don't look at like
You don't have to look at the
what
price.
the price is anymore.
Right.
I know that like, hey, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go to this place. Like I know approximately like how much I'm gonna spend or how much I'm gonna eat. I don't drink anymore, so it's like I know that cost won't be there. I know that whatever
Sure.
is just the cost of the food. I do feel kind of cool, like that I'm just like, I'm just gonna get this. I don't look at prices anymore.
Well, it's super interesting you bring that up because I felt that way in Indianapolis and St. Louis, but I didn't feel that way in Fort Lauderdale because obviously a little more pricey. Now I was going out to eat with bosses of my company, guys that make more money than me, like considerably more money than me. But I was going out to eat with them every night, and I get my per diem, but my per diem covered about like that's supposed to cover 3 meals a day. Well, that didn't cover dinner. Like most of the nights in Fort Lauderdale, if that makes sense, right? So like you go out to eat and you're a little like, I'm gonna get what I want. Like I'm not trying to, but I'm also not trying to show off in front of these people. But like, hey, maybe I won't get like this scotch, or I won't get like like that type of thing. Whereas like their tabs like $300-400, and I'm like,
I want to keep it a sensible $65, please.
Oh well, like my per diem $70, and it didn't cover it. So like we're most meals are like $90-100, like down and that's with like a couple drinks, not going crazy, a couple drinks, entree, splitting an appetizer, something like that. But easy $100 just for myself. And that's not going crazy at all with like a couple draft beers,
Yeah.
And there they are, like they're ordering craft cocktails, and they're, like, oh, let's get this fancy, thing. And
I do remember the one year I went to the GM conference for T-Flats.
It is also nice going out with them because you get to try some of their bullshit. Like, well, let me have a little.
I went to the one GM conference, and our manager was kind of like, hey, listen, like we'll pay for like this big meal that we're gonna go have with our franchise owner and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, but the rest of it you kind of on your own. But we were still eating dinner all together, and I do believe when I got back home, my ex-wife at the time was like, dude, you spent like $300 at this hotel. I'm like,
oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I was
living it up.
I was at the conference,
it's the GM conference.
Like I'm a big deal.
Yeah, like I
gotta spend.
I gotta look like and spend. Like I gotta be a big deal.
I gotta be a big deal. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, bro.
By the way, you're also at like
drunk.
Universal City Walk, not like that highfalutin here.
Yeah, it was like we were at Volcano Bay. We were at the hotel at Volcano Bay.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am gonna have that fourth beer that costs $9 here. I'm gonna do that.
Meanwhile, I'm drinking like $25 old fashions and stuff.
Yeah,
and I'm feeling like, oh, I'm fancy boy.
Bro, I will say, I do feel like I picked a really good time to quit drinking because people are like, bro, it's expensive again to go fucking out and drink anymore.
Yeah.
Like
that's why you got to, when you're staying in these fancy hotels, you got to go out and get yourself a 12-pack of White Claw down at the fucking local Haji Mart and bring it back to your room. That's what you do. That is what you do.
See, I remember the GM conference. I think I got like 3 4-packs of Steel Reserve and like put them in my room.
Oh yes,
because I'm gonna come back from these things and get fucking
annihilated.
And then they're like, they wouldn't let us leave. Like they just kept making us like sit around and talk. And I'm like, I don't want to do this any longer. I just want to go back and drink my Steel Reserve. This is costing me so much money.
Yeah. It's when you got to make an excuse. Oh, guys, I'll be right back. I got to go to the room. And then you just, and then you pour. I always carry a
tumbler.
A tumbler
roadie,
or something.
Roadie.
Yeah. You got to roadie it.
See, my problem is all my tumblers are too big now. So they'd hold like almost 4 fucking beers.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I'd head down there and be like, I brought some water back. I'm just trying
to. You're all just
like, Mike,
it's foaming out of your mouth.
That smells like Steel Reserve. And I'm like,
that's disgusting.
Disgusting, dude.
Who brought the homeless person? what?
That smells like King Cobra, dude. Are you drinking Cobras? I'm like,
yeah. Well, switching gears a little bit, I did want to bring up the fact that me and Mikey, we're going to be going to a concert together.
Yeah, we are, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. Mikey, tell them about the whole thing.
So we are going September 18th.
Yeah.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
We are going to see my favorite band of all time.
Yep.
Modest Mouse.
Yep.
R.I.P. Jeremiah Green.
And
You're going?
Well,
Yeah.
Owen bought some tickets for Mikey's birthday because he's a sweetheart, and I wanted all the praise on the show right now.
Yeah,
for
let's praise him up.
Yeah. Big ups.
I wanted to surprise Mike. I wanted to be like, hey, what's up? And I figured, like, hey, if he can't get time off from work this far out, then
then I have a fucking problem.
Then we got a problem. But dude, I'm super stoked because it's like we've never been to a concert together. We've never been.
And
to
it's
a
House of
show.
It's House of
Fuck yeah.
Blues, so it's
House of
it's a nice
Blues.
venue.
Perfect venue to see. I think that band in.
Yeah.
Like
I think if they would have come to the Kia Center, it would have been a missed. It wouldn't have been as good.
no, I mean I don't know that they can command a full arena. Period.
Nah,
Like
not anymore.
Not anymore. Like float on top days. Like maybe they could have with a big
little arena
as an opener. They probably could have
Yeah.
for a bigger act. But I think this is the perfect size, thing for them, and I think it'll
They
be.
got a new album too, right?
Yeah.
New album.
I think it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
I want to say.
I think that's what the tour is.
Yeah,
the
they'll be
tour is.
touring on the album. But I'm going to a bunch of shows this year. I've got my tickets to Jack White.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Hard Rock. Me, Gina, Teresa are going to that one, and then I believe Teresa's. She's pretty committed to buying tickets to go see the Strokes in Tampa.
Sick.
And in a similar vein, they're actually playing the Amalie Arena or whatever they call it now.
Oh wow.
And that is a weird one to me. I'm like, ooh,
That's
too-
a hockey arena though. They're set up kind of weird.
That's still like 20,000 seater, man. Like 18,
I think they might sell
17.
the lower bowl.
They'll sell the
out.
lower bowl, but I'm like, they've got to. I don't know if they are headlining or if they're opening for somebody, but to me, the Strokes would honestly be the same exact thing as Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
I
House
don't know,
of Blues
man.
Club.
I think it'll be packed.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think they'll do justice to that? Because I just worry that it's like going to be weird. Like I've seen wrestling shows like that have like gone into venues that are too big for their britches. If you, I mean,
Yeah.
and you go in and there's like you're in a 10,000 seater and there's 2,000 people in there and the vibe's off.
It feels empty though.
It feels empty and the vibe's off, and that's the only thing that I just really hope doesn't happen is that like they think
get it.
But,
Bro.
but they do all sorts of market research, I'm sure,
Can
on
I-
this. And
Dude, so I mean, I think I told you guys, I went and saw Dan Soder earlier. I went and saw him in February, and he's a fairly well-known and popular comedian,
Yeah,
and has
he
been
is.
a comedian for almost 20 years
where
now.
did you see him?
The Plaza.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, I don't think I would have wanted. And I sat in the very back, and I still was like, this still feels like I'm getting a joke told to me, not just like I'm
Really?
there witnessing like a comedy
A
set.
show.
Like it still felt like I was like the jokes were being told to
Well,
me.
that is a very intimate arena. Was it not very full, or
No, it was sold out.
Yeah,
yeah, it was sold out.
I mean, Plaza seats, I think about 1,000, 1,200 at its very, very top. And
Plaza
that's
Live.
Plaza Live, yeah, like squeezing
Really?
in for a comedy show. It's something
Yeah.
like that. So I mean,
It felt like maybe there was like 200 people there, maybe. Like seemed like just the floor seats, like right in front. It was not a big room.
I saw Craig. Who did I see there? I think I saw
Craig
no,
Ferguson.
no, I think I saw Craig Ferguson at Hard Rock, and that was packed. No, I saw Jim Jeffries at Plaza, and that was.
He feels like I feel like he would be.
I might be
shooting.
overestimating it. I think maybe it's like an 800 seat or
but
something.
I feel like Jim Jeffries could sell out like several thousand.
I think he
seats.
could now. I think it was on that tour. Whenever that was.
Oh, that's holy shit. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a long time ago.
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I felt like this is a good venue to see like a really well-known, very popular comedian in. I wanted to see Stavros when he came through, and he played. He did the Plaza as well.
I didn't know you went there. That was recent, right?
No, I wanted to. I did. I couldn't.
you
I didn't
didn't go.
get tickets. But he was on. I'm gonna try and see him at some point this year.
Well, yeah. I
on
mean,
his next tour.
No. I mean, and I love stand up. So if you get tickets and want to go to a stand up show,
Yeah.
I've made a commitment kind of to try, and me and Teresa both. There's like let's see more shows. Like it's been. I think COVID ruined that for a lot of us, right? And like, and not that like, we were. It took a while for us to like get out of that like fearful nature of like being around crowds and everything. But it's like it more or less just like it took us out of doing it. Right? You got out of the habit of going to shows, so it's like trying to kick that back into gear and like, oh yeah, we would like to see these bands. We would like, it's like. There's definitely.
I can't tell you how much I miss that.
Right, and like, no, for like, I'm sure for you, Ty. I mean, you were a show guy, and there are a good number of bands that I would like are on my bucket list that I want to see, and like Foo Fighters are one of those bands. Like, and I know like that's kind of like cliche, but like if they played a stadium tour, like I'd go see them. Like I missed my chance to go see Guns N' Roses when they were at the Camping World. But I'm sure as fuck not gonna go do the Rockville thing. Like that's just not like festivals are out for me. Like I'm not.
I've
doing
never
it.
been a big fan, but you remember when I shot fucking Foo Fighters when I did the festival that was in Pensacola or whatever.
I don't remember that, Ty. Actually, no.
Oh man!
And wait,
I
Ty.
mean, does it count that I was working?
No,
Like,
it
I was
does.
doing
No, it
fucking
does. It
shit.
actually does. It actually does because I think you can. There are definitely some bands that like I have seen, like for instance, like ZZ Top. Like I've seen
That was a great show.
Aretha Franklin. I've seen but a number of people that I worked the shows, but I considered I saw the show. Like I was working the show, but I definitely saw the show. Like those are lesser like on the list of people that I would see because I've seen them. Right, like even if it's not as like just a straight up like audience member, I've definitely seen it, and I've like
been able to enjoy the show.
able to enjoy the show.
Oh yeah.
And
It
Ty,
was
what do
still
you mean?
fun.
Are you saying that a lot of bands don't come through Fond du Lac, Wisconsin?
Yeah, I thought you were the hotbed of rock and roll.
I thought there was. What do you mean? King Gizzard ain't coming through Fond du Lac?
Isn't it the whole "Hello, Wisconsin"?
There's some okay music to go to. It's just not
What is okay, Ty?
nearly as convenient.
Now, Ty.
Where would they go in Wisconsin?
Milwaukee's like
Milwaukee?
not that far away.
Is that's not Wisconsin
now-
though? Is it Milwaukee? Is
Yeah.
it okay.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
know. Okay.
And
Now-
Madison.
Madison,
Is the capital.
that's
heard-
the one.
There's a
Now,
lot
what
of
I
shows
have,
in Madison.
what I do know because I listen to a lot of stand-ups. Milwaukee is huge for like stand-up comedy.
Is it?
Yeah, like there are a couple cities like up north, like in Wisconsin and Minnesota, like that are just comedy hotbeds.
If I know anything, fat people love food and comedy.
And they love to eat and they love to laugh.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Jolly, a whole room full of just jolly bellies full of jelly, just chuckling up.
Speaking of fat people, wanted to.
I'm right here, bro. I'm right here.
No, Owen's telling us his new diet.
So, a few years back, I broke my my clavicle, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't that on that drunk bike ride
It
that
sure
we
was.
cautioned you against taking?
It was a good time.
It sure was, and I never paid it. Right, And it was one of those things, like, it was just like, I don't pay medical.
Yeah.
Medical
You
debt.
just don't.
Fuck, just don't pay it. Like, I've been steadfast in this for years. Teresa's like, oh, God.
Now,
come
hold on. I'm okay when I do it because I'm a red-blooded American.
Yeah.
When you do it, I take offense.
This is
You're abused. This is why hardworking, red-blooded patriots like myself. This is where we take offense to the aliens and the immigrants that come here and steal my hard-working tax dollars.
well.
I didn't even pay taxes this year. I just haven't done it.
Just haven't done it. Okay, yeah, I did. I actually had to pay fork over like $600. So fuck you. But anyway,
I just want universal health care.
I just decided that I wasn't ever going to pay it. And I refused to, and I'm like, I ignored them, and they called, and they tried, like, and then they would do the thing, because it was like, it started off at like $6,000, and then it would go down, and it would be like $4,000.
Well, how
and then
about
it would go
this?
Down. How about
Eventually,
this? How about
it's
this?
like-
How about
Listen,
this?
if we knock off another $2,000, will you pay it then?
Nope.
No,
No.
not at all.
Finally, it gets down to like
$32.08.
Right. So here's what happens though. Still don't pay it. Fucking forget about it. And I get a message from Orange County, Florida government here, and undue medical debt. And it goes
Undo? You earned it. You went to the hospital. You got your clavicle fixed.
So, dear Owen Butler, we are sending this letter to share the good news that you no longer owe the above referenced medical debt. In cooperation with Orange County Government, Florida, Undue Medical Debt, a national 501c3 nonprofit, has acquired and canceled this debt. This initiative is made possible by the Orange County Board of County Commissioners' commitment of $4 million in funding. You can learn more about it and blah, 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 blah. The cancellation of this medical debt is a no-strings attached gift and does not result in earned income or taxes to you. You no longer have any obligation to pay this debt to anyone at any future time. No income taxes are owed because this debt has been canceled by undue medical debt using funds provided by Orange County Government, Florida. On the following pages, you'll buy the frequent. Guess how much the debt was abolished, what they ended up paying off for me.
6 G's?
$840 is what it got down to.
I wish at the end of that letter they said, and you no longer have to ... Psych! Pay up, bitch!
You'll never guess this, but I have a lot of experience with this.
What, dodging medical debt?
Yeah, Ty, have you received messages from the Orange County government as well?
I have. Yeah. Yes, I have.
Okay, cool.
Bro.
So I'm pretty sure it's legit. Not that I saved those records at all, because I probably just put them in the recycling. But,
Sure.
you know, yeah.
At least you recycled them.
I'm gonna hold on to this one, and I'm pretty sure I looked it up. It's legit. Like it's like, but how cool is that there was actually a program that kind of like knocked off some of that old hospital.
Bro, I want to
What
start
is-
sending unofficial letters out like that, just being like, "Hey, dog, your medical debt canceled, cleared it."
What, just fucking with people?
Yeah, why not? just send it out and have people be like, "This is the best day ever."
Yeah, they're all
and
just-
then like in 4 or 5 months, they get like a real letter that says like, "Hey, where's our money, dude?" And they wave their little like, "Hey, but I got this thing," and they're like, "That's not real.
That's not real. That says Mike B's fucking
Mike B's medical forgiveness." And they're like, "Who's this guy?" And he's like, "He called us. He told us that our medical debt was forgiven." Like,
Yeah.
well, it ain't.
yeah.
Also, if you have any questions, you can leave us a message at 407-906.
6466. Hail Satan.
By the way, that is the number if you do want to ever
You
call,
can call.
and leave a voicemail. The phone lines are indeed open right now.
They're
Again,
open right now.
407-906-6466. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. I thought that was cool. I got one interesting thing for you here. I don't know if you've gone through this with your family. as you know, my parents, they live in Portugal.
Most of my family's dead, Owen.
Right, that's right. Yeah, sorry about that. But
Yeah.
Both dads.
you know, well, my dad's not been like in the greatest of health. He's had all them cancers, like, and whatnots. And so when we get like me and my brother, we get these messages. We're in a group chat with mom, right? So me and my brother and mom, and we get these like messages like from time to time, and she's like, "Oh, we got to talk" or whatever. Well, that always freaks us out. Like whenever like someone older is just like, "Oh, we got something to tell you."
It's never like, "Oh, we bought extra bananas. We're gonna send you some bananas."
Right. It's usually never good. So she like we get one today, and it was oh, by the way, we would love we want to talk. Let's talk soon. We all have to talk soon. We'd like to do a group call. Something we've never done.
No.
In the history of our.
It sounds bad.
Right. And mom's like, I promise you it's not good or not bad news is what she said. I promise you it's not bad news. But we want to tell you both at the same time. And me and my brother instantly start texting each other like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, what do you think this is all about?
We decided to leave you the house in Portugal.
Well, no, that was already mine. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, that's my shit. Reese is getting some of it, but I'm getting, you know.
You're just going to move to Portugal?
Well, I'm just going to sell the house. Anyway, we don't know what it is, but it's so off-putting. And then mom's like doing this thing. She's like, because we arranged like sometime this Sunday, right? We're gonna talk, and we are gonna do this weird group call. And me and my brother are both like, "You're being really weird. Like this like is off-putting, and like this sucks. Like stop."
You're both dying, isn't it?
And she's like, "Oh well, I'll just have to keep you guessing until Sunday." Then
no, don't
like,
do that, Mom.
Stop! Don't do that shit. Like, do you have any like family members or like have you ever had that?
So, my family is not very good at, like, keeping secrets or, like, keeping information.
Right.
Like, hidden. Nobody's good at it. So, everyone's just like, I just want to tell you as soon as we know. So, there's never any, like, my mom will, you know, like I said, most of my family is dead, so we don't worry about too much.
Yeah, but I prefer, not the dead part, but I prefer, like, the just, like, just get it out of the way. What do you got to say?
Yeah,
like,
just tell me now.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's just like, did you just find out like 5 minutes ago and you don't know how to tell everybody?
Right.
It's usually not good. Usually, if it's good stuff, I can find the words to say, oh, look, check out all this good stuff.
Sure. Like,
it's only ever terrible news that it's like, well, I had to figure out how I was going to tell everyone that, like, triple cancer.
I don't know. I have a feeling, you know, my parents got like that whole boner for like the Asians, like over there, you know, like going over.
Oh, I didn't know that's why they kept going over there.
Yeah, I mean, it must be. I got a feeling like they're going to like sell their house in Portugal and buy something in Thailand or some dumb shit.
Oh,
like,
dude, you're going to get a Thai house?
Really?
I don't know. I mean, these are things like, I don't know. Like, but I'll report back to you. Either they're all dying, or my dad's an alien that we've known out the whole time. Like maybe it's part of the disclosure thing that's going on. Maybe that could be part of it.
What if they both found one of those like Thai lady boys and they're like a throuple or something now?
That would be an interesting thing to do in your 70s. Like that would be that.
They've decided to join a Thai throuple.
Yeah. You know, if that happens.
Thai throuple also is the name of the show.
Thai throuple. Yeah. Spelled like Thai, though?
Yeah.
Like,
Why not?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, more power to them if that was the case, I suppose.
What? Okay. So what would be the weirdest thing that you think plausibly that I mean, obviously, if you're like, oh, my parents decided they were going, because I am so weirded out because my family in the last couple years, like ever since COVID kind of hit, everyone in my family but me has gotten oddly very religious. And I don't know if it's my mother just getting older and like facing down.
I mean that
eternity and going like, I don't want to not exist, so I'd rather die and go to heaven.
I don't see that with my parents, but that would be the seriously, that would be the oddest thing is like, oh, we've basically like joined a cult like type thing.
We joined the
like,
church, Owen.
And we're so happy about it, and we wanted to let you know that all the money that you were gonna get, we're giving away to this, church organization or cult or whatever. Like, that could be like the worst case scenario in my mind. That's worse than the cancer. For me, I mean, at least like the cancer, you just spend the money and you try and live, right? Like you're not just, you'd spend the money that you do have on the good years as much as you can, right? Like, don't give it to these charlatans.
So I bet it would be Ty's dad comes back from being up in Canada at the cabin.
Yeah.
And he's like, guys, I've started a commune up in Canada.
Oh, no, Ty would join that. Ty would just join that.
He's like, there's currently about 60 people living out at the cabin.
Yeah.
We've got like a whole setup going. We're growing food. We've got livestock.
He's got like 3 20-year-old wives.
Yeah, he's like, I took a couple more wives on.
They're all, hot blondes. They're like, way hotter than Ty could get.
They're only Canada wives, though. When I'm down here in America, obviously your mother is my wife.
Yeah, but just in Canada, on the island, on just the island.
Yeah, just on the island, I have my cult wives. You guys are cool with this, I assume? There's plenty of room for you guys to come join the cult.
Actually, I would prefer it if Ty's dad was like, and you can't ever come, by the way.
Right.
I'll still be your dad and still be cool down here. I'll be so normal down here. But by the way, you just can't ever visit me.
No one can come, but he's like, Moose, like, come on, buddy. Let's go. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
He's going with him already.
Moose was already up there. He's living good in the cult.
He's living real good. Yeah, he's probably like the idol of the cult.
Yeah.
Like they all worship Moose.
There's statues and shit, like wood carvings.
By the way,
little moose totems.
Moose is a little dog. If you don't listen to the show very often, Moose is a little, like, cute little. What is he again?
Small.
He's a little shit.
That's the best breed. Love little shits.
I can never remember all of it. Yorkie wiener dog. He's like a wiener Yorkie.
I gotta pee. Sorry, you keep.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's been just so weird because it's like now, like anytime we go down there for like celebrations, they're like, oh, like, hey, if you want to come up early, we're gonna go to church first, and then,
man,
like, bro, I don't.
But like, this was never a thing, like ever.
So when I was young, we went to church till I was probably about like 9 or 10 years old, and then my mom went back to work and was like, okay, if you want to keep going to church, that's your decision, but you have to find like someone to take you to church because I have to work. So we're not going to church. And we all were kind of just like, okay, and we're staying home then. Like, I don't want to go to church. And then
my family was not like, we did go to church here and there for like an occasional Christmas or Easter thing occasionally, but only till I was, same as you, like maybe 8, 9, maybe.
So then, and then in high school, my brother and I went to Impact, which was like a Wednesday night youth group. And but it was more about socializing.
Yeah, I went through that phase too.
I didn't give one shit about like what the sermon or what the lesson for the evening was. It was like
Bible study, bro.
On Wednesday night, you paid $2, and you could go to this like 2 or 3 hour like hangout session that there would eventually be some ministering.
It was all like I had something similar. I didn't have to pay $2, but it was maybe there was some donation side of it, but it was more or less like it was all just like be good person type stuff. It wasn't ever like fire, brimstone.
Their message was never like a biblical sermon. It was always like they would relate like things that we were dealing with.
Don't do a bunch of drugs and don't fuck up your life and like
a lot of there was a lot of like abstinence speeches.
Yeah,
like,
that.
Hey,
there was that.
You know that there's gonna be these temptations.
I would go with Teresa would go with me sometimes. And, like, we're always fucking
You can't hold Jesus' hand if you're finger blasting a girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have to worry about that. I have computers.
So I don't know if this is like in your algorithm now, but it's so funny because you're talking about like this, like with religion now, right? And I do like this is not something we dive into the show very often. We never really will. But one of the things I'm noticing in all of like, you know, my algorithm has a ton of the alien bullshit in it, right? Mm-hmm. The alien like conspiracy stuff has really
how they're coming in and taking our jobs.
Well, it started really. Okay, I got you on that one. Sorry, I was late to that.
I was like, man, he's really letting it go.
Sorry, no, sorry. Different aliens. There's like this whole thing now which is always kind of tied in with the ancient alien theories and what have you, those types of things. But it's with all of this, like, you know, the disclosure stuff that like has been coming out little bit by bit.
Bro, they basically just told us like, yeah, they're
out there. We don't know what the fuck they are, but they're
here.
There's something out there.
We've contacted them.
But a lot of it is really being tied in right now with religion. And like they're basically like the right-wing Christian fundamentalist nut jobs are like, see, we told you angels are real and all of that. These are the angels and stuff. Like
they have, bro.
Dude, you're seeing a lot. Seriously, you're seeing a lot of like really conspiracy like weirdness going on. Like I think part of it's that MAGA crowd. Part of it's like they're getting like real heavy now. Into like, oh yeah, the aliens, by the way, they're all the angels and like this, you know, Satan's taking over the world and like that's why we need, you know, these good politicians to like that is the next step of their brainwashing, and I can see it happening, right? Like it's a very like they're using it's super gross, it's super weird, but like I was curious if like either of you had encountered any of that, like or seen any of that online.
And
really,
I'm gonna be pissed because now that it's going through my phone,
oh, you will.
You're gonna pop up tomorrow.
Yeah. You're gonna start seeing that now. Yeah.
Well, I would imagine that they have to find some way to be like, yeah, this is angels.
That's how they justify it, right? Like, how do they? Yeah.
Well, only because the moment you go, yeah, there are aliens. They came from not this planet.
Sure.
And this is what then God's gone. Like that is now done.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be it really actually doesn't have to be if you have like a common sense like thought process around religion, because God is the universe. God is like this all like you know, grossing entity perhaps like and that all depends on what you want to believe and all that stuff. But there's no reason that if you were to believe that here on Earth, that same presence couldn't exist on another far distant planet with other aliens and other life forms and all sorts of things, right? Like, because, like, I think even, like, not this Pope, but like, the Pope before it was even kind of said, like, yeah, I mean, like, if there were extraterrestrials, they could be Christian too. Like, right? Like, he was basically saying the same, what I'm kind of saying. Like,
are you saying that Jesus died for the alien sins too?
Maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know.
They're not here. They're not praying. They're not praying to my
Jesus.
Not my Jesus.
The white Jesus.
White Jesus don't love no aliens.
White Jesus, the most buff Jesus. We all know that.
I'm talking every time you see that motherfucker hung on a cross, he is shredded.
So I saw a post the other day that was like a legitimate one that was like somebody like they were commenting on a picture of Jesus being all buff, and they were like,
dude's got like an 8-pack.
Yeah,
my
right?
God.
And they were like, hey, I know this is like a fake AI photo of Jesus, but if I wanted to get a body like Jesus's, what sort of workout would I do? Next comment down, CrossFit.
Fucking A, dude.
And then the next comment under that, nailed it.
brother. I mean,
Thank you, internet.
Yeah, sometimes the internet wins,
How do
and you're
you-
just like,
you got to think about it though. It's like the Buddha, fat as hell. Like,
oh yeah, fatter than you.
why would you want to follow that guy around? I want to follow the dude who's just a sculpted god.
Yeah.
Like, he could have been buffer, of course. Like, dude, the ancient like Roman and Greek gods, they look like they never left the gym.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like they're powerlifting on Mount Olympus.
It's funny you bring up the Buddha because there's tons of different Buddhas, right? There's like,
Well, there's like two.
well,
There's
but-
like
but-
the Buddha, and then there's Zen Buddha. That's like got the head and
well, what are the like? There's the ones that like they're okay. So you've got like fat Buddha, right?
Yep.
All right, but then you've also got skinny monk
that's
Buddha.
That's Zen Buddha.
See, I don't like that one. I would support fat Buddha. I would be more
All of my Buddha statues,
yeah.
all my little like jade ones that I have,
Yeah, fat Buddha.
all fat Buddha.
Yeah, I've never seen a skinny Buddha statue. No one wants that in their house.
Again, you see him, but it's like
I don't want that.
It's like the Zen Buddha, and
gross.
he's got like the weird
I
like
got one.
headdress thing.
You have a skinny
I
Buddha?
have both. I got both.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm talking to like bones, like poking through, like the one that he sits in front of the
Oh.
tree and turns and like the
I mean,
skeleton.
who was it? Was it Siddhartha that achieved enlightenment?
One of
I
them.
mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no way that guy was Buddha fat. He was an Indian dude.
the
And he
only
was constantly starving himself to prove points and shit.
the only Buddha I like is Ben Kingsley.
That's true. That's fair.
I don't even think it was Buddha. That wasn't that Gandhi.
Oh,
For God's sake.
It's similar. It's in the same vein, right?
I think again, like, why would I think if I'm gonna worship anyone, I want it to be a stacked, chiseled god with a hog,
makes more sense.
with a
Yeah. But look how happy that
Powerful
big old
hog.
chubby Buddha is. He's
fact,
fucking. He
what-
looks like he's having the time of his life.
Why wouldn't we worship a sexy, big titted, big ass, babe?
I
Like,
think if we should make God a female and she should be Brazilian,
yeah. Let's get a Brazilian big ass, big titty
Lady Jesus.
Lady Jesus. Now I'm into religion again.
I would never leave
you want
church.
to get church
You wanna
ratings
get it-
back up? You want to
Ramp
get
that bitch up.
That's what I'm saying.
We start our own. Okay, guys. We
Yeah,
start
yeah.
our own religion.
This is how we really make money, Mike.
Yeah,
For real, right
And
here.
we make the figurehead of the religion.
Yeah. Sexy as fuck.
A hot, hyper hot Brazilian
Mhm.
chick. Butt.
Big
just a butt.
Just a butt.
Just a butt.
Yeah.
And she I mean, the Brazilian girls, not even huge titty, not crazy,
They're good.
good,
Yeah.
and just
I kind of
so-
want.
so
can
beautiful
we
in the
make it
face.
an exception and it does have big titties just for me?
yeah, both.
Like,
It'll be best of both. I mean, we wouldn't want our Jesus to be
Like,
lopsided.
Yeah, we don't want no saggy
Eggs on a nail.
Yeah, no, we
No.
don't need that. No, yeah.
Perfect.
On a nail, by the way.
You know what? And our sexy, super hot Brazilian lady Jesus doesn't get crucified.
No. How did she? Do
Oh,
the
how
whole
she get
thing?
sacrificed?
Yeah.
She eats. I think she just eats like plantains one day, and they tell her to get out of here, lady Jesus, and she goes,
Oh.
"I'll leave, but I'm coming back."
All right. It's a much more chill story.
Yeah, well, I've always thought like a hard like. Have you ever been to an Easter
It's rough.
church
dude.
service?
Rough.
Not fun.
Not fun at all.
Yeah,
You
but
wanna go
like
to
in my mind,
Yeah.
what I'm
Big,
imagining
big
is
Brazilian ass lady Jesus's Easter
Dude.
celebration.
This is what more up my speed.
you got to make a gospel
Oh.
church.
Yeah,
I
and it'll
like
be
that
like
too.
and it'll be like Carnival every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Just
But she does get crucified. She does like a stripper pole dance with her booty on a cross.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Give me a yeah, amen. Oh
Yeah.
Give me an amen while I'm coming down the pole.
Man.
But yeah, I think we could definitely make religion. We could probably have people just here all the fucking time.
Yeah.
We could do services like 3 or 4 times a week.
One of the things I always thought was a bad business model is they just do like their business on Sundays. No. This is a 7-day, 24-hour operation.
Well,
if you
you know
ask
what?
me.
Honestly,
Now we can run a strip club 24. It's religion. They can't tell
shut
us
me down.
what to do. Can't shut
you can't
us down.
even come here.
Yeah.
No.
Can't even come in here.
Those aren't tips for her. Those are tidings. Those are tidings for the church.
You got to tithe to
Dude,
sexy
read our
Brazilian
sexy Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we serve real wine because
And-
that's the blood of Christ.
And the Bible is actually
And-
just erotica.
Mostly.
90% erotica. There's some parables in there,
Yeah.
I'm sure, but 90% erotica.
Yeah. We take out all the snuff film stuff that's in the
too.
but then let's get the erotica in where the snuff stuff is. And
Bro,
less stabbing, more stabbing.
Check it
You
out.
know?
So we
But
just
it actually does tell a story.
Yeah.
It's just a real sexy story.
Absolutely.
Bro,
this is
and
good. This is
all-
good stuff, guys. This is
all
what
of
we
all the sexy erotica stories,
Mm-hmm.
you just read them off like in a fucking audio book every week. You get everyone together, you listen to the erotica stories of sexy Brazilian lady Jesus.
And then you're like, you know what? Because I heard all these, I have a better will to live. I'm going to be better to my common man, and I'm going to be a better human being because that's what sexy Jesus would want me to do.
She definitely wouldn't want you to be a dick all the time.
Jesus is a man's name. What's her name? What's the female Jesus?
I like Holly.
I mean, it'd be like Jennifer, right?
Well, she's Brazilian, so maybe like Maria.
No, it's Jenny. It's
Ooh.
Jenny. I think it might be Jenny. Yeah, I like Jenny. Jenny. Yeah. I mean, Josefia.
Oh, Josefina.
Josefina. Yeah.
Sexy Brazilian Josefina,
Hmm?
the lady prophet.
Yeah. That's
hot.
That's what I believe in.
You know what? I'm willing to convert right now.
Me too. You know what else I believe in?
I believe that it might be time to break forth the clips.
Wrong one. Clips. Kind of work.
You want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby.
Bring them
you know
forth.
you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby.
Clips.
You know we got 'em, baby.
Tweet
Clips. Bring them to me now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some clips.
What you
talking
talking about, clips?
This time of the show, we take a look at all the random stuff that I seem to find on the internet. I got some treats for you today. Okay? We were talking about religion earlier, just a second ago, so I figured why not stumble into this. This is Hamas Mickey Mouse.
Oh, God.
He's martyred by the Israelis, apparently. And, we're...
Hamas Mickey Mouse.
Hamas Mickey Mouse. I thought you'd enjoy this. You see this, Ty? You got it?
Yep.
All right, cool. Just
Hold on. This is from a show called The Pioneers of Tomorrow.
Read it for us, Mike.
What is this trust I am supposed to safeguard, Grandpa? And he's talking to him about the land that they all inherited.
We haven't even mentioned, like, there's a Mickey Mouse.
There's a Bobo Mickey Mouse.
It is a Bobo.
Talking to, laying on some sitting on some carpets with, I believe, someone who he is calling his grandpa, who's kind of like half lounging on these.
And I'm pretty sure is a child. I'm pretty sure is a child. It's also, I think it's a child's TV show. So you know how children will play old men and things like that.
Right.
You know, and all cultures. Here's one of my biggest gropes about like all the Middle Eastern people. Change your style, bro. It's like you're wearing the same shit from like the Bible times, you know? Like,
they
grow
really,
up.
They really haven't like upgraded their land
or anything
since Bible times.
Yeah, you're right.
كلها مزروعة
Ooh.
بالشجر الزيتون والنخيل.
They're talking
تحافظ عليها فرفور. وش اسم هذه الأرض يا جدي؟
talking about like
اسمها
how they need to
الربيع.
protect their land.
Yeah, because the Jews they changed the name to Tel Aviv, and now they occupied it. You see?
Oh.
لقيت يا خسارة. اليهود
Wait, I didn't
سموها
even know
تل
Mickey
أبيب.
Mouse could be
بعد
against the
محتلوها
Jews.
وأخذوها.
Mickey Mouse does not. This Mickey Mouse is very much anti-Jew.
He looks like he's terrified by the news of the
No,
Jews' occupation.
he is.
هذه الأمانة. بتمنى تحافظ عليها فرفور.
They're also not calling him Mickey Mouse. They're calling him Farfour.
Which is pretty awesome. I like Farfour.
I mean,
That's a good name.
I don't want it to be my name, but that's pretty all right.
Cool name.
بيكون معاك. لما
Oh, and
ترجع
he's going to give
البلاد.
Mickey a key?
لما ترجع البلاد بتفتح فيها فرفور.
Wait, and he's telling him that when the land has been regained, that's a pretty shitty key. I
هذا
know.
المفتاح.
Wait, and he gave him a key and a bag of Coke?
Basically, it's the documents and the key to the land. So that, like, when
Are the documents in the drug bag?
I think once the occupation is over,
How
when
did
they
we...
reclaim the land, he will be able to reclaim that section of their land
them?
from his family to be like, that's our like little bit of land. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I think that's what they're saying here.
هذه كمان وراك.
Well, Mickey's like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, you use the key and you take bumps out of the bag with the key, Farfour.
Farfour.
هذه أمانة معك فرفور. اوعى تفرط بالأرض ده فرفور. اوعى تفرط بالأرض ده فرفور.
No, wait. He's saying don't give up the land, but they don't even own the land right now because it's being
Well,
occupied
those
by the Jews.
dastardly Jews have taken it.
I don't think we're allowed to say dastardly in front of them.
حاسس حالي إني قريب من أرض الربيع. بتمنى يا جدي إنك تحافظ عليها. أنا جدي.
So he's talking about he's going to protect. Mickey needs to protect the land. Oh, and Mickey's grandpa just died?
Yeah, that's why he gave him the shit, bro. So, you know.
He didn't even give up any hints that he was dying.
I mean, he was lying down.
I mean, he was talking pretty well for a guy who was literally on death's doorstep.
He doesn't know how to liberate the land.
Mickey, what do you mean? What? You can't say that.
Mickey just called them criminal plundering Jews.
And what I'm more concerned about is Mickey or Farfour has just said that, like, oh, the Jews killed my grandpa. But it seems like your grandpa kind of just like aged out and died.
He did, and he gave him the key and the documents. Now he gets interrogated by you know, like,
I assume the criminal plundering Jews.
probably.
اقعد حبيبي فرفور اقعد ارتاح. اقعد حبيبي فرفور.
Tells him to sit down.
And
Tell me what you want.
oh, yeah, and they're like, hey, Farfour, we know that your grandpa gave you the key
Yeah.
and the documents, so give them to us.
That's what he's saying.
And he's like, who told you? And he's like, well, it was the Jews, Farfour. They just want the land documents.
They want the
Mickey.
land documents, Farfour.
Why would you even tell him you have them?
So they would
Oh, see, he needs the documents and the key to liberate Jerusalem.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, you won't. Now he's telling him, like, hey, it's my land, and when we get liberated, we're going to go live there.
Now,
Oh, they're
now he
gonna
said we're going to give you a lot of money for that land.
See, this is where the Jewishness comes in.
Yep.
We have all this money.
You'll get lots of money, and we'll take the documents, and that's it.
That guy doesn't even look very Jewish.
We're not that kind of the people who sell the land to the terrorists.
Or-
Man, they are arguing. By the way, this is a children's. This is obviously propaganda by Hamas, but this is like
This is a children's show.
This is a children's show. This is a children's show. Yes.
Bro, we need. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, he's whooping Mickey's ass. Criminal, despicable terrorist.
Cut.
Cut to a woman.
Little child watching.
Bro, she might be one of the Jews who's so despicable.
I don't think she is. She's wearing a head.
I think Jews can wear them too.
Maybe. But here we go. This is her now.
Oh no! Now she's saying they lost their dear friend Farfour.
الأطفال لقد فقدنا أعز صديق لنا فرفور لقد استشهد فرفور.
Oh, is she on? Wait, is she on children's TV?
Yeah, dog. This is.
يدافع عن أرض آبائه وأجداده.
Oh, they martyred
استشهد
Farfour.
على أيدي المجرمين القتلة قتلت الأطفال الأبرياء وقتلت إيمان حجة.
Who are they though? Tell me who they are.
I think they've told you a few times in this video who they are.
I want to hear it from her.
Oh, there you go. There's some Hamas propaganda that we played on.
You know,
the
but I
show
do
today.
think that I do think Mickey's a bad guy here.
Maybe.
I think the real question is, why is that Farfour dude wearing a mouse costume and speaking in a crazy voice? That's the real question.
These are fair questions.
That's a valid question, Ty.
That's a valid question.
I would like to know. I thought Disney was already run by by them.
Well, I think you're looking at the wrong side of it all here. I mean, what's it? You know what I mean? Like,
I thought. So wait, Farfour is Jewish Mickey?
No.
Or he's
Palestinian
Hamas
Mickey, and then it's the evil
Jewish nation
cabal.
Yeah, I forgot they're a cabal. I forgot when you're an evil group, you're a cabal.
Yeah. That's what they say. You know.
Wait, are there no good cabals?
Let's look into that.
I think we should start a well-natured, good-hearted cabal.
I mean, I feel like that's Josephina, the sexy Jesus.
Oh yeah,
you know. I feel like we're back.
I think we need a cabal of sexy, fat-ass Brazilian Josephinas.
I think you're right.
To set this world straight.
Goddamn right, Mikey. Goddamn right. Moving forward a little bit, since we're on the topic of politics or whatever anyway, you heard that the InfoWars website,
Bought by the Onion?
famously was run by Alex Jones, and he loved talking about cabals. He was big on the cabals.
He knew of a lot of cabals.
Yeah, that was kind of his wheelhouse.
I wish my wheelhouse was also cabal.
Just straight cabals. Well, yeah, like you absolutely said it. After the whole Sandy Hook, thing, like they really overstepped their lines and did some pretty terrible things, like the InfoWars, like Alex Jones
said it was a hoax.
Yeah, and then I think it was more than that. He harassed the families.
Yeah,
it was really pretty shitty. And so a lot of lawsuits. They ended up having to go out of business, file bankruptcy. There's still stuff going through the Texas Supreme Court, I believe, to make this official. But it's more or less official that the satirical website The Onion is purchasing InfoWars as like a brand, which is the funniest fucking thing that could ever have happened with InfoWars, right?
Isn't it official already?
I believe
it's close to. Well, I'll show you right now.
And didn't they also say like Tim Heidecker was?
Well, I was
lead?
about to show you this. Yeah. Yes, so Tim Heidecker is the new lead and creative force behind it. This was the other day he performed. He performed a emergency statement based on the situation, guys. He is straight up just doing Alex Jones.
Yep,
and
yep.
it's fucking awesome. Here you go. I love it.
Hi, everybody. It's Tim Heidecker here. I'm broadcasting now live on the internet. Thank you for joining me. We have major announcements to go
His
through
voice,
here.
he
Lots
kills it.
going on.
So
Lot
good.
of turmoil the past couple of days. On our road to total victory, we have just won a major battle, folks. Okay, Alex and his gang of liars and scoundrels have been cast out into the street. They have lost InfoWars, Infowars.com, and their various platforms now. They have been cast out, ladies and gentlemen. And make no mistake, we will be the new InfoWars. Now, we got to go through the machinations of the court, and we've had some setbacks over the past couple of days, but
This
that
is real.
is not stopping us. It is not tempering our resolve. Over the next several days or weeks,
Exactly
you
how
will
he would-
see much more coming out of this. So I just wanted to give you that. As you know, on the past couple of days, this third court of appeals down there in Texas has granted Alex a temporary stay, delaying justice for the Sandy Hook families, all right? This is merely a distraction by the courts. We knew this was going to be coming. We've prepared for it. We are continuing the fight. We are never been more resolved.
I think it's brilliant because he's
Yeah.
obviously doing satirical stuff while actually saying the truth.
Yeah.
Like like what he's saying is like it's all temporary. Like we've got it figured out. We were expecting this. We knew this was going to happen. I believe that's all actually like factual, like with what he's actually saying right now.
Well, that's what makes it an even better satire of it, because you're getting your point across, and you still get to have the fun and make the humor that you wanted to make out of it.
This could fundamentally be something very important in political commentary and culture. I think this might be able to pick up where the Daily Show left off years and years and years ago, right? Like in kind of that telling the truth, giving a different side perhaps of different issues while also poking a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I think
to seek restitution
they're on their way
and
to something
justice
here.
for the Sandy Hook families. Now, in the
I mean, even for him to just say that in that satirical tone, obviously making fun of playing a version of Alex Jones, twisting it around in that way, I think is genius already.
Yeah. And
Fuck yeah.
to be fair, like I think the Daily Show still does a great job. I think Jon Stewart he's still poking fun, but it feels like when you see him start to get really into some of these things, like he's legitimately seems upset at like.
I think it got too real at a certain point that it did lose some of the humor. I think this is bordering because Tim is such a good comedic
he's such an
actor.
He's such an absurdist.
An absurd. Yeah, I think that's the word I was looking for. He's such an absurdist. I think it might work in this day and age a little bit better with someone like him.
I think he can stay detached
I don't think
enough.
he's going to be
like
Alex
this.
Jones the whole time. Like
I don't think so either. But I think it's going to be a part of the bit, and I think it's gonna. I think he's gonna use it for a while. That dude cut his hair for this for sure.
Last couple of days, my reputation as a comedian and as a podcaster and as an actor. If I look familiar to you, you might have seen me in the movie Bridesmaids, and a number of other pictures and television shows, as well as my own work. My reputation has come under attack by Alex Jones and his cabal of liars and scoundrels and criminals. And I can tell you it's been difficult for me and my family, but my resolve has only been strengthened by this. I can weather these personal attacks. You can come at me all day long, and I will remain firm and strong because we have established a movement now. We are speaking now to the people out there, consider themselves info warriors and who are on our side, okay?
I think this is great. I just wanted to show you a little bit of it. We can't play the whole thing, obviously, but if you have a chance, go pay attention to it. Watch a bit of it because I can honestly say they're doing stuff. Like they're about to like this will probably go a little bit more mainstream very quickly.
Traction.
Yeah, I think it's going to get traction too. Yeah.
I've loved it. I think this is hilarious. I've always been a big like Tim Heidecker and like Eric Warheim. I've been huge fans of almost everything they've done.
They can get too absurdist and weird for me at times. I'm not going to lie.
I will say,
excuse me.
The Tim and Eric show was kind of at times hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some trash they did on there, but I think they would even probably admit that. I have a feeling.
Now, what's weird though is then they do the Eric Andre show, which is even far. It's past what Tim and Eric do.
Yeah.
I think Tim and Eric were at their peak. Tom Goes to the Mayor. I think that was like.
I haven't watched a ton of that.
Oh, dude, it's
it's great.
It's the perfect level of absurdism. And the animation style was like super unique as well. It's one of the things I loved about it.
Yeah, see, I think that turned me off. Actually, was the animation style, if I'm being honest, and I'm sure you can understand why. That's gonna be a very
dude. It's controversial. It's like it was its own unique thing, and I've never seen anybody do anything like it since then.
I think I can watch it. I'm gonna have to give it another go. I will.
It's not super long either. So I mean, you're looking at 15-minute chunks. I think.
Did you ever see when they did a series of? They were long form advertisements. I think based for probably Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and like on YouTube, and it was them and Zach Galifianakis. And they all had like big beehive wigs and stuff.
Yeah. What was that called again?
Oh God, I can't remember. We'll have to. We'll put that on our list of things to revisit to see if that still stands up, Ty. Because we probably played it on the show years and years ago. Yeah. Probably before you were even on, right? And I think that would be worth going back and watching now because that was like so absurdist. But it was like Smirnoff or Absolute Vodka. It was like and they would all just get like weirdly drunk, and they would all play women, but they all had their beards and but beehives, and they would all get like weirdly like hypersexual with each other. It was odd.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, fucking very fucking weird. So tell me if this is absurdist, because I'm trying to figure out what this is. This is one of those like, I think this is a rapper. I don't know if he's trying to be absurdist. I don't know what he's. I'm just gonna play it. This is. Hang on. How do I say his last name here? Billy Marchivava with his hit song.
Oh, okay.
Wise Guy. All right. Wise Guy. So he's a gangster rapper, but like not like a common gangsta. More like a 1920s gangsta, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's part of the gimmick. But he's also got a green face. And I'm like, are you doing The Mask? Like, you know how The Mask in the movie Jim Carrey, when he's got the green face? And I don't know, like, I don't know. Watch it. Tell me. But the beat's actually really sick, so you're gonna enjoy it.
So that is like The Mask.
Cigar. Fuck. Yeah. All right. Now pass me the fucking mic. Yeah. My name is Billy, I'm the fucking Shagmeister. Pull up with that piper, lay that boy down 6 feet under. They wonder, how'd I get this bag? You see, walked up in the bank, took all that they had. You see, look at me. Alright, now look at you. Alright, shiny shoes, just to match my shiny tooth. Alright, I'm off the goose. Alright, I'm off the juice. Alright, making money like I'm fucking 52. Alright, same gang since Alphabet Soup. I'm dropping hits like Rocky 2. I'm in the booth all afternoon. Who are you? My accountant is a motherfucking goon. He gets the bag by any means. Know what I mean? You need the bag, come talk to me. I'm not a rapper. I'm a fucking LLC. I might sell my fucking catalog and buy a Krispy Kreme. Shout out Wu-Tang Clan. Bitch, I feel like ODB. I'm really him, I'm really him, I'm really he.
There's
I'm
something decent
loving
about this, right?
The bars are fresh.
The bars are good, man.
I'm not as mad about the bars as I thought when I saw it.
Yeah.
When I saw it initially, I'm
Okay,
like, this is gonna be a goof bit.
It's not.
And the rap
rap's
is too
good.
legit
Yeah.
to quit.
Like, I also think it's like Juggalo adjacent.
It could be. It's very easy.
It's got like this is Midwest, right? Like this is
Yeah, this is another. Like I said, dude, the knowledge can't penetrate. There's too much of this. And here's the worst thing. This guy probably strove to get
this far.
to this.
Yeah. But I got to give him some credit because he's got some talent.
Oh,
the beat's actually pretty good.
Honestly, if you weren't in the weird mobster getup and the green face, I don't think I'd like the bars as much.
Exactly.
I think if you played this for me as just a straight audio track, I'd be like, it's okay. Like at least it rhymes.
And here's a very crucial part of it, Mike, that I don't think that you've touched on yet. He's got the green makeup thing on, right?
Yeah.
But the green makeup is shitty.
Terrible.
If it was good, it wouldn't work either. It wouldn't work either. It has to be like, and I don't know if that's
the bars have to be better than your costume.
You want to hear a little more?
Of course, I want to hear the whole thing.
All right, let's finish it out.
Never passed my fucking classes, always stared at teachers' asses. Now I entertain the masses. I'm a J. I never worked a second job. I never had a fucking boss. I never clocked in for shit. I'm fucking me. I keep a cannon on my motherfucking belt. Yeah, that's right. I keep the racks up on my shelf. You fuck with Billy, I might throw your ass in the sea. You see, the fucking underground gave me the key. Fuck a billboard hit, fuck a #1 single. Fuck the radio, I'm Billy motherfucker, I'm pimping. Been in the game so long, I'm getting old. I'm fucking limping. I played a show, I sold enough fucking merch to start a business. Walk in the bank and I start tripping. Dropping albums every minute. Tell your shorty I'ma need those fucking digits. I got an appetite, I'm eating silly rappers for breakfast. Need a 47 gear old bitch to do my taxes. At the dentist told him fill my mouth.
He's probably like 23 too, right?
Oh yeah. I bet this guy is actually cool as shit to hang out with.
Yeah.
I could make a song a week till I turn gray. We're getting paid.
And dude, he keeps in character with like all the meows and the like.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm taking dick pills. Fuck it. Yeah.
And that legit, the beat was pretty fly.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. All right. I was wondering if that was gonna flop, how that was gonna roll with you.
No, that was
Mike,
great.
But, yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Ty?
Definitely better than I expected.
All
for
right.
Sure.
You know what? I'll take that from you. What? Okay. Moving on a little bit. Do you guys remember Edward Furlong?
Wait, the guy who played Eddie Munster?
No.
Oh wait, no, the guy who played the Terminator kid, John Connor.
Yeah, Terminator
yeah.
kid, the Terminator kid,
Yeah.
right? So
He did drugs, didn't he?
Didn't he die?
I think he's still alive. I think.
Yeah, but like, I think he looked
he
rough
probably
for a
did.
minute.
I think he got pretty. He was one of those child actors. He was in that time. Right?
Oh yeah. He looked like he was like sunken eyes and like.
But I'm pretty sure Edward Furlong, even when he was like young, looked like he had a drug problem.
He was
you
a
know?
druggo.
Yeah. He just looks
Are
like.
you sure he didn't die?
I'm pretty sure. I think.
I hope that when I died, Ty says that same thing.
Are you sure? Let me look it up. Edward Furlong.
He dead.
Furlong.
I hope the
Let's see if
internet
he's
just tells you
alive.
he
Dead.
dead.
I think he's 48 years old right now. Does not
Son
say
of a
he's
bitch.
dead. He is not dead.
Son of a bitch.
So, did you know that he had a music career when he was a kid? Here you go.
Like pre-movies?
Is it about Terminator?
This was when they were like, okay, you're famous for like your movie Terminator, and now we're gonna capitalize.
He was only in Terminator 2.
And now we're
arguably the better Terminator,
It
but
is. Yeah.
not even arguably. It just is the better movie.
It is. But no, like he was in Terminator 2, and then they were like, okay, we need to make as much money off this kid as humanly possible.
You still look like you've got money left to squeeze
There
out of
we
you.
go.
The moment I saw you walk in, I had to know your name.
It's kind of a banger.
Gay!
I knew you felt the same.
He looks uncomfortable in his own music video.
He really does, doesn't he?
That made you run away so scared. Please turn around.
That's creepy. Why are you looking at those Asian children?
Yeah, I was like, why were there a bunch of Asian kids?
I'll be waiting to find it in your heart. I'll be waiting.
So if it
Did he film this in Little China?
What in the fuck?
Nothing but Asian people and Edward Furlong.
I'm not telling you that any of this makes sense, but what I am saying is if this song was recorded by like a straight good hair metal band from the 80s, this song would fucking rip.
Would rip.
Like, yeah, it would rip. 'Cause
But
just
being played-
Listen to that hook. Listen to that hook. I've been waiting to find you in my heart. Something like that, you know?
I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting to lead you through the dark. I'll be waiting to find it in your heart.
Put Rick Derringer in there. The guy, yeah, put Rick Derringer, a little Billy Squire, a little, you know, like we could make this happen.
Yeah. I think you could have had Twisted Sister do this.
Yeah.
And it would have been fucking sick.
Oh, absolutely. Van Hagar could have pulled this off.
Also, bro, it's nothing but Asian people in this video. Where did they film this? In Japan?
Well, maybe Edward Furlong fell in love with an Asian.
He's at a
woman.
fucking Japanese temple, dude.
I have a theory. They were probably filming a movie in Japan. This is probably you know how like there was a ton of this in like the 80s and early 90s where American celebrities would go over and make shit tons of money in Japan because we were a novelty and all that. I bet you that was written by some Japanese dude and was like, let's get some Edward Furlong. And then they
do the voice.
and then they get him Edward Furlong.
Bring us an Edward Furlong.
Yeah, he'll be a go rock a washer. And then they
play a rock and roll for us.
Yeah, white boy. And then they do that, and then that's where Edward Furlong probably is still to this day. He's probably just still.
I bet
there.
he's just a fucking weeb, and he was like, "I'm gonna shoot a music video in Japan."
Could be. I mean, I don't know.
Ty, don't you laugh, you weeb.
I am actually Edward Furlong.
Long lost Furlong.
That's what you just call your wiener? I know, because it's hairy and long.
Only on certain occasions.
So some other guy made a song asking the question, "Where is Edward Furlong?" And here you go.
He dead. Butt shit, Jackson. What?
This is not AI.
Edward Furlong, what happened to you? You disappeared from Hollywood. You got skinny fat. You got small fat. That's the worst kind. Blacklisted from Hollywood.
Whoa, wait.
You wasn't a big burly 6'1" fat. You was one of those small, sucking in, spaghetti arms, sucking shoulder, fat, weird fat. You know, the weird kind of fat. Edward Furlong. He's just a small little boy. He don't supposed to get big. He don't supposed to be like a pig. Edward Furlong.
He's just wondering where he's at and why he got so fat.
I
Is
wanted the
that
same
actually
thing
a
too.
picture? Is that him? That's Edward Furlong.
I don't think so. No.
That would be just
the
fat
chubby
fat.
Asian-looking guy.
No,
That's
no.
just fat. That's not skinny fat.
Is that Edward Furlong?
I don't. That looks like a claymation of a person.
That's butt shit Jackson, bro. That's butt shit Jackson.
butt shit
Well,
Jackson.
Which
they're
is a
talking
great
about him
name.
getting
That's
fat. Shit. I don't
His
know
music's
that.
not so great, but butt shit Jackson has a great name.
It's a
I
great
mean,
stage name. Yeah.
yeah. This guy though, I saw this online. I just thought he really nailed one of my favorite songs, like a cover of it. And I wanted to play it for you.
Another headache slowly, child is slowly taking.
No.
The violence constant silence. Who are we?
What's wrong with his fucking face?
But you
Looks like he's got a
see,
giant
it's
open
not me,
sore
it's
right
not
above his
my
nose.
Family in your head, they're fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns in your head, they are crying.
He's got the worst lisp for this.
In your head, zombie.
I would honestly like to say what a guitar like maestro as well. Probably the best I've heard in quite some time. What do you, Ty? Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, there is something about it.
I knew you'd. Oh God, I hate you.
It's something. I'll tell you that much. It's something.
Something. Guys, that was Clips.
Clips. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. You know you want 'em, baby. You know we got 'em, baby. Clips.
Quips.
Got 'em, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There was
Zombie. Can we just get a deaf chorus?
someone should do that, by the way. This just straight deaf people doing a chorus. Like, if I
Try
had
your hardest not to laugh. Try to be polite.
No, and that's what we do. We record the whole show from like the regular angle with like the deaf chorus and everything, but then we also secretly record all the audience members with AI facial recognition
to see if they laugh,
so that when people laugh at the end of the show, we go, "Hey, can we? We'd like to just see you in our little confessional booth. Yeah, we have video of you laughing at the deaf chorus.
Yeah.
You can either donate $100 or
the deaf chorus,
or we're going to release the video of you
laughing,
wide mouth, gape a jaw, just your mouth ajar, laughing at the deaf
Straight
chorus."
to blackmail.
I think it would work if we would have to have a show kind of like a like a Stephen Colbert, a late night, like a Letterman, right? And they're our house band, and they like play all like the
deaf chorus is the house band.
Yeah.
They just do deaf
They're
chorus
still pretty
covers of like popular
songs,
popular
like
song.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, like the
Rape Man.
okay.
You can't do that one. Not allowed to do that one.
Like,
They're allowed to do the.
despite all my ways, I'm still just always kind.
But what if it's almost good, but you can still tell?
Well, then you can appreciate it, Ty. You just can't laugh.
Right. Well, that's the hard part.
Welcome to Paradise.
So it would sound just like Billy Corgan, honestly.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too far.
It wouldn't be too far off.
We don't even care.
Oh, God. Couple little quick things here. All right, I'll give you a choice. For our last wrap-up topic of the evening's Oh No Radio Show.
I put stuff in that.
Oh No
I put
Radio
stuff in those notes.
Oh, okay. Do you want to talk about this? You got okay. All right. You put two things in there.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. One of them is Mike B's gotta move. What you do, Mike? You getting kicked out?
No, my roommate is a broke bitch. No, he's not. He lost his decent paying job and had to get and like has now been serving, and he's just like, dude, I
can't make
enough money,
Yeah.
and I'm like, bro, I understand.
It sucks.
So now the options are find somewhere in Orlando or move back to Brevard and live with my mom. Because my mom's been pretty open about it. She's like, if you want to come live here, that's fine. Like, I don't mind.
Yeah, you'd make it work, but it's not ideal.
Well, so the toss-up is find somewhere out here. And I've been looking, and there are, like, $1,000 studios and one-bedroom apartments. The problem is I still have to work, like, my same job that I have now, which I've been trying to... not even just this job. I've been trying to leave hospitality.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while, yeah.
And with getting, like, a new place to live, I either have to stay where I'm at.
It's going to shackle you to what you don't want to necessarily be doing long term. So that is, well, I'm getting I'm picking up what you're putting down. Living with your mom would allow you to save, allow you to kind of restructure, and allow you to kind of like give you new. So you're going to become Ty 2.0.
I didn't want to say anything.
That's where, well, you're not allowed to tie. Owen can say because he lives on his own. But yeah, that's kind of my issue is like the other side of the coin is I move.
I don't have an option. My parents live in another country. I can't.
You can move to Portugal.
I can't go.
Do they have a basement? I mean,
no. There is a second bedroom, but I don't think they'd be super stoked about that.
Well, okay, so the thing is, if I move back to Brevard and live with my mom, yes, she's only going to charge me. I wouldn't allow myself to stay there without paying something.
Well,
so
obviously, yeah.
I'd probably just pay. I'm like, hey, what are all the utilities cost? Like, tell me what all that costs.
And a few $100 a month, and then
pay all
all the utilities, and then
that way you don't have to spend any money on keeping the house afloat.
Right.
But the job market out there is
nothing.
Absolute fucking garbage.
Yeah. So you'd more or less have to drive to Orlando anyway to be able to find a job. And
or just I would have to stay in the same field. Like there's tons of jobs if I want to continue to do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's just, and honestly, the only reason I want to get out is just there's no end game to any of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just, hey, if you keep doing this, you will keep doing this until you're dead.
It's rat race stuff.
Yeah, you will never leave this.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, I'm trying to make the decisions now to whether to stay here and try and restructure myself.
I mean,
after the move.
I'm not saying go back to like formal school, but some sort of like education certification, something like that you can do, for relatively cheap on your own time. Some network certification, something like that. Like that would at least get you into like okay, an entry level somewhere. Small business networking job type thing, network administration, something like that, right? Now you're at least able to get into that world where you're out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could save some money. Now I don't know that's like, that was just an example, right? Like, but to do it without any sort of a plan would be silly, but to also sign a new lease would be silly. So like, I think just start developing, like, I know it's hard because you're like, oh, is there something like seriously, like what is it you want to do? Like if you could,
I mean, that's the weird thing. I legitimately have been doing this so long.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is out there anymore. Like,
I would be the same in my industry, right? Like I've done it for so long that to just not
what else would I do?
Like what else would I do?
I mean,
like for me, honestly, like it's like when this kind of like runs its path, it's like I'm gonna just have my money, try and hopefully have my money and start a homestead and like grow my own fucking fruit and vegetables and like live as meagerly as possible with a goat and like, you know what I mean? Like that's like on some land and shit, and
Start a cult.
Well, just probably later on down the road, once I'm sustainable, but self-sustainable.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean? Like that is like seriously, like I don't know what else. I don't know what I could even do.
So that's where I'm at. There are a couple. There have been things in my head where I've said like, "Hey, part of me wants to just move back to my mom's for 6 months and just say like, between now and then, if I could make, I don't know, $6 to $8 grand, which I reasonably could, and just hold on to that, then take a month and just not work for the first time in 20 years.
I know we're joking here, but you have been working like crazy hours for a long time with a very kind of like, I don't want to knock it, but sort of mediocre lifestyle, right? Like nothing, very tough, just scratching by, like, and you gave yourself a few setbacks, legally and like financially, like in your time. But that's, you are going through a major life change in a relationship situation as well. And I think some form of a come to Brazilian Jesus moment might be needed, right? Like, and even just try to figure it out, like giving yourself that breathing space, even if you don't like, even if it's not like, I mean, I do think it's a good idea for you to take, like a month off at some point in your life. But I also think like just having the reset of like, okay, I've got a house over my head. I can pay these bills. I can get by without it being like a worry. Now you can start thinking rather than thinking about like, how am I going to feed myself and house myself every day? I can think a little bit about me and what I want to do and what I want to focus on. And that's super important. Like it's tough. Like everybody, should kind of go through that and does probably go through that at various stages of their lives. And even with me, like I'm in a position where it's very odd because I'm getting a lot of opportunities with my new job, but I don't necessarily know if I want to do this forever. Right. Yeah. And so it's like, there is that slight bit of like doubt in other part of my brain that goes like, yeah, this is great, but what, like, I don't want to do this forever. So like, what's the thing after that? Like, what is that thing? Right. Well, and I don't have that answer either. And
the problem is like when, I said this to my last boss when Dharma was ending. Mm-hmm. He's like, dude, you just don't seem happy doing this anymore. I'm like, I'm not. No. I don't enjoy this. When I was young, it was like, cool, this is the only industry that will employ you and let you still be a fucking drug addict and an alcoholic. And as a young person, I'm like, well, that's what I want, because I don't want to stop drinking and I don't want to stop smoking weed all the time.
Sure.
This position is awesome. And then through doing it long enough, they're just every job I went to was just like, well, be a lead, be a manager, run the entire fucking thing if you want. And it never was like, hey, stop drinking and hey, stop drugging. And now that I don't do anything, I'm like, well, there's no reason to stay in this field.
Yeah, because it's brutal. It's not an easy industry to be in. Like the hospitality industry in general is like not something that I did it very, very briefly in a coffee shop in high school type thing, right? But not ever to the degree that you've been in it, and like I could never fathom being.
And the problem is, it's only getting worse.
Yeah, you've been saying that for years.
It's been going downhill.
Well, I mean, the robots are taking over to a certain degree. The touch screens are taking over. You've been talking about how like no more fast casual will really exist.
No, fast casual will be like the only thing.
The only thing, like
because nobody can afford to keep servers unless you're a high-end
or super high-end restaurants.
Yeah.
That'll be like the only
and
thing.
They have to.
Have you ever thought of like taking it that direction? Like, and just
they suck.
Right. I know you can make a lot of money doing like at a super high end restaurant. Like if you're like a, what do they call them? Maitriere? Is that the right term? What am I looking for?
Oh,
here?
like the maitre d's and stuff.
Yeah,
like that?
yeah, like or
I mean,
high end waiters and high end like
yeah, of course,
connoisseur wine connoisseur. Like I've got a couple buddies, like one in particular that does real well. You know, like in that echelon of restauranting.
And honestly, I think a lot more of what my issue is with the field now is that for the past, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years, I've been working in like the management side of it where they just, you are not cared for almost at all.
Well, you're looked at like, even though you're not, the owners of those places look at you like you're on their level and you should have the same sort of like, not only that you should have the same emotional investment in the thing as they do.
Yeah.
And that's all well and good.
It's not
if
real.
you have the financial investment to have the emotional investment.
Yeah. But for the most part, every job has cut out bonus structures. Because that used to be a huge thing for to be in management was, bro, if I run this just well enough, we'll get a bonus. That stuff's all pretty much gone.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm seeing that in my end of things as well. You know, it's what is the incentive for me to make this as perfect as you want me to make it, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you're the one that reaps the benefits, and I'm here working, you know, an extra 20 hours a week. So that doesn't make sense. You know, like there are, I get it. And I mean, I wish there was an easier answer for you, but what's the near future then, like moving wise for you? Like how much time do you have?
I have I have like a month.
Oh,
basically.
wow.
I thought it was a lot longer. It's the end of next month.
Damn.
So
Okay.
it's like a month and a half.
Month and a half is
to
what you're-
figure
yeah,
out like what I'm gonna do. Because again, like there's a couple places right around here. Considering where my job's just right up the street.
Rent has dropped a little bit in the last, like in this area, I will say, like in Orlando, it's come down just a tad over like the last year and a half.
Well, and that's where I'm at right now. It's like the idea is like I know what I make, but I know that if I take on even $1,000 of rent, I'd make money, and I wouldn't be like broke. But I also wouldn't have much there wouldn't be much extra.
Sure.
It would be very hard, like if my car had an issue.
Like, how do you fix that, right?
Yeah, then I'm like, okay, I'm
Sounds like you need a side hustle or something too, or like.
But I can't.
Right.
With the
hours, right.
And so that's where I'm at, because if I just work 40 hours a week at my job, I don't make enough money.
Yeah.
I won't make it. I have to work somewhere between 10 and 15 hours of overtime to make enough money that I'm not just flat broke all the time.
Yeah.
Now there are things I could change. I have to change a ton of shit about my lifestyle to do that. Now the one thing is, I've never lived alone, ever. Unless I take that back. The one time I did live alone, I was homeless. So
yeah. That doesn't count. You've never had a house of your own.
Yeah,
You've
I've never lived in a space where I didn't
have.
have a roommate or a girlfriend or my wife at the time or my parents. In 40 years of life, I've never lived alone.
I only did it really the one time in my Athens days, and it was only for about 9 months, and I enjoyed parts of it, but I did find it lonely, for sure. But it was a liberating experience to be able to, like, that's just your space, you know? Like, that is just yours. There is something to say to that. Like, I think everybody should experience that, if I'm being real.
Yeah, so there's part of me that wants to do that and be like, cool. I live alone.
Yeah.
But so that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, no. I mean, like we got a little serious there, but it's also like when anything's like that, man. Like I try and look at it as an occasion for opportunity, right? Like this is look at the positives that like this could actually be like, oh wow, this was a major life shift. I went like this could be a start of a new era for you. This could be a start of something like, like I definitely won't look down on you if you move in with mom. Like I'll make fun of you just like I make fun of Ty. But like that's but it was the smartest thing Ty did.
I don't know, man.
Like, well,
what was the other option?
Yeah, well, there wasn't many other.
I mean,
could you have worked for
I
the factory down here?
Just barely scraped by for a while, but
yeah, and your health was falling apart, and you had
that is actually true,
and you had no goddamn money, and it was the smartest thing you needed to do. Now you're
no, he didn't do the smartest thing he could have done, which was go back to selling weed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
First,
straight drugs. You should have got into the harder drugs. You should have done selling
crack.
like crack. Yeah, you should have started
selling meth.
Like you would have made so much more money.
Did you watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah,
meth is
Well,
rich.
we always used to say when he was a drug dealer, he was the worst drug dealer. He was always late. He was always like he was the worst. Like
how dare you?
He was the worst drug dealer. He was
all he was selling was weed.
Yeah, I know. He wasn't. He was not capable of any sort of Walter White sort of empire. Like he was. That's not Ty. That's not he would be like, oh yeah, he bothered him for like 4 days. This is before legal marijuana. He bothered him for like a week.
That is
and
not
then,
true.
And then he'd be like, oh yeah, I'll swing by, and then he'd forget, and then he'd come by like 3 days later.
What?
And then he'd finally swing by, and then he'd bring you the wrong shit or not bring anything at all and forget. And then
this is totally false.
And then he would drink your beer. And then come back.
Well, that's true.
And then he smoke all my cigarettes. And then he would come back the next day, maybe with half of what he was gonna,
None of this is true at all. I was a great drug dealer. I was very responsible.
Pretty much exactly what happened all the time, Ty.
I mean, I'll be honest. When I was dealing drugs myself, it was not a. It was. I would get annoyed at a certain point, and it'd be like 7:30 at night, and people would be like, "Hey, bro, are you holding?" And I'd be like,
"Oh yeah,
no,
business hours only."
Even though you were, and you just didn't feel like going out.
I just didn't want to leave.
You didn't want to bother with it. Yeah,
I was already high.
Ty did that a lot too.
I was already high, so I was like, I don't even.
I'm not sure Ty ever made any money off drugs because he smoked all the drugs.
No, I did. I did make plenty of money, and that was kind of like the side hustle like you need. Like it was like enough to pay for
start
something.
Yeah, maybe you should start selling drugs.
Far too sweet to be a drug dealer.
You could do it. You're fat now. You're like fat people are good drug dealers.
But I'm not scary fat.
Yeah, you're kind of like rolling down a hill fat.
Yeah, like shove this guy over and let's run away.
Yeah.
Or even briskly walk away.
Sorry, I got it.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is this week. This week at work, I'm doing my thing as a manager, and I go out to the table and I'm like, "Hey guys, how was everything?" I'm up making all the food too. So
sure.
And this guy looks at me and goes, honestly, I ate a lot of pizza. I was surprised it was so good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is...
Brother, I almost fucking lost it.
Like, why are you even here then?
I'm like,
what do you...
You dickhead. Just say, oh, it was good, dude.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the pizza. You didn't have to preface it with I eat so much pizza, this wasn't actual piles of shit. Thanks a lot.
Eat
a dick, dude.
Yeah, that
Go
is
fuck yourself.
That is definitely some passive, like aggressive kind of behavior.
I think it's unintentional dickhead, but it's definitely dickhead.
I think it's yeah.
No, it even could be mildly intentional. Like, why the fuck do you need to tell me that part? Do you need to qualify it? Just say it's good. Say, I ate half of it. It was pretty good.
Pizza.
If I asked you, I'm like, hey, was it pretty good? And you go, pizza. I'd be like, all right, sounds good, man. Pizza.
Pizza. What if I said it joyously?
I'd take it better. Pizza. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, pizza.
So I asked this question a couple of times over the last few weeks, and we'll wrap up with this. I want to see what you guys think. But the question was, who is the most liked person in the world? Not the most famous.
Me.
No one knows you, Mike. Maybe you would be if you were, more famous.
I'm wildly popular. I don't think you understand.
Fair enough. I don't think you ranked on the lists that I saw, but
most
who makes
liked?
this list?
The most liked person in the world.
There's no other discernments in there, like by age, by women aged 45 to 60.
I mean, I'm sure you can narrow it down, like if you wanted to, but like
the most liked person in the world. Did they have to be alive still?
Yeah, like currently right now, the most liked person in the world.
Jack Black.
No, although I'm sure he ranks up there. I found a list that was actually like done as a survey, like a poll.
My good personal friend and mentor, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
I kind of thought about it, actually. Yeah.
At once upon a time, he did rank pretty high. He has dropped. He's round about like 10 right now, number 10.
It's still pretty good.
It's still pretty good.
Out of all the people.
The Pope is up there, but not number 1. He's like number 4. Cristiano Ronaldo and
I mean, he's pretty up there.
And Messi both like up like
2 soccer players on the list.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
yeah. Those are like 2 and 3. Like
oh wait,
like big dogs.
Who's the leader of China? Xi Jinping.
He's up there. He's up there pretty high.
I think they should put an asterisk next to him. Though.
I agree with that.
Like, yes, he is beloved by several billion people, but it's kind of persuaded love. You kind of have to love Xi Jinping, or
exactly,
or they're like, oh, you can't spend money. they take you out behind the bowling center and just fuck
a little bit like
you.
that. So no, you guys have you've done very well, like honestly, in some of your guesses, but you haven't hit number 1 yet. You want to give it couple more goes?
It's up
because as soon as I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Is it unexpected at all?
It is. But as soon as I say it,
Willie Nelson.
You're getting so close, but Willie's not on the list, but Dolly Parton is number 1.
Bro, she's so lovable.
Dude, like how can anybody hate Dolly? She's super sweet to like all the charities and like
children because she
black people.
Well, because she does children and animals
and black people.
Does she do
black
children's pets?
All of them.
Oh, well, then she's really she's triple dipping at that point.
And I mean, come on, I'd still do it.
Dolly Parton on the binary 0 or 1 scale? 100% 100% of the time. 1.
Yes.
There's no denying.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We don't even need to have sex.
No.
I'm
gonna play with them.
Just dump them out one time.
I'd motorboat them, and I'd be good to go. Yeah.
Yeah, just put them right here.
Yeah.
One time. That's it.
That's it.
Not even. You don't.
I want to lay my head on them. I kind of just want to.
Yeah.
Can I fall asleep?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
They can even be. We can be fully clothed.
I want to lay like perfectly vertically on top of her with my nose right in the middle, and
with a special breathing tube.
Yeah. No. And then
with a CPAP on
through the middle of them. Yeah. That's
yeah, bro. She's just so lovable. Like, who's two?
Xi Jinping, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
Whatever his name was.
Again, asterisk, dude. You can't be as popular as Dolly. Oh, you can't be nearly as popular as Dolly.
And then it's Messi, Ronaldo, and then the Pope.
Dolly, Xi Jinping, Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah, and then
Fuck,
the Pope.
That's a solid top 5, though.
That's not a bad top 5.
Would you? Okay.
And then Barack's like number 10.
Would you have dinner with the top 5?
Yeah. I mean, I would be a little bit like, I'd sit on the other side of the table as Xi Jinping. Like, Dolly would talk some sense into him, though. She would woo like him and make him fun, and then he'd buy us all drinks and stuff. So I feel like she would woo, like we would make Dolly deal with him, and then I would like, I don't really want to hang out with Ronaldo and Messi. I'd hang out with the Pope. I'd be like, "What's up?" You know.
Yeah.
Like,
He's from Chicago now.
Yeah.
Like he's a regular guy.
I'd be like, "Hey, I'm an atheist." He'd be like, "Oh, that's cool, man." And then
I don't think he even sounds like. I think he sounds like. Well, he's from Chicago, so he's probably like. He's like, "Hey, we're gonna go grab some dogs down by the stadium."
And then I'd play him that guy, the Billy Wise guy. He'd love that.
He probably already knows it, and he'd start.
He's like, that's my grandson.
Be like rapping along.
Yeah, he knows it. He's like, that's my grandson. I know him. I know him well. He's part of my parish.
I blessed his career.
Mm-hmm. And there you go. So there you go. That was
So real quick, since we did a little Pope talk.
Yeah.
If they told you, hey Owen, we're gonna fly you out to the Vatican.
Yeah.
We want you to take a little tour of the Vatican.
Yeah.
We want to take you into some of the chambers.
Going down them.
Going in?
Going in. Full in.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I'm going in.
Ty,
I want to know all the secrets. I want to know about the chromonograph or whatever that thing they got is down there.
That like crazy protected device they got down there.
Yeah, there's supposedly like the device that's like a time travel TV that you could like they got down there that you can see like events from the future and the past. No, I think it's just the past is like. But you can like
the future hasn't happened.
Yeah, it's some crazy technological device they got from the aliens, and you can basically go and watch like old like footage from the past and stuff.
What do you just tell it like, hey, I want to see.
I don't know how it works.
I want to see when I was 9.
I don't know how it works, but I'd go play with that for a while, you know?
Do you think they got like, do you think there is actual stuff down there that is
dog.
That would be like, okay, this is physics defying. Like, this is insane.
Yeah,
like,
that's why they built that shit, man. Like, they built that stuff that, like, that's why there's all those caverns. They were fucking little boys down there, too, but they were also, like, protecting, like, the secrets of, like, the stuff that they didn't want you to know.
Bro, can you imagine if you're a priest and you're like, all right, well, I got these orders to go see the cross-monograph down there, and you just go one door too far, and it's just one of the boy fucking rooms.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck,
God
dude.
damn it.
I was trying to go see the chronograph. Like, what the fuck?
I wanted to find the secrets of the universe and like the aliens and the obelisks in Egypt and all like and the technology and the priest saucers
and the priest in the boy fucking room was saying this. He's like, I was too,
and that's why I got here.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I got to stay here before I can get they won't let you in the next room until
you got to do this, bro. That's the worst gate. Keeping to put on anything like if you want to see the secrets of the universe,
gotta fuck this kid.
No,
but some would say that's the whole part of the Epstein thing is like there were so many secrets, right? Like with all of it, that they had to have something on you so that you wouldn't tell the secrets. So they were like, hey, you're going to fuck that kid and we're going to take pictures and we're going to video it.
Yeah.
So that we have this so that we know that you'll never tell the secrets.
That seems like every cabal is just
That's
like,
the cabal.
well, we know all your secrets, so fuck these little kids,
Yeah.
or we're going to let out all the secrets.
That's what the cabal.
Every cabal does.
I
Every
know.
cabal has child fucking blackmail.
Can we not do, like, I didn't think that, man, when I was a kid, like, growing up on conspiracy theories, there was always like, oh yeah, the Catholics, that was always a thing. Like the priests fuck the kids and stuff. Like that was always kind of like known.
Well, then you get
But
to
I
high
didn't
school.
think I didn't think like all of the rich like people and Hollywood elites and like all of the like
It was just politicians.
and
for a little while.
even them. I didn't think all of them were fucking the kids. Now it's like to get into politics, you got to fuck a kid.
Well, I thought like, okay, so the politics is all like run by the Bilderberg group. They're like, it's like some shadow group that just
Thought it was like
tells
Dick
everybody
Cheney.
how to vote and what laws to bring into power. And I'm like, well, that's shitty because like we don't have the control that they say we have. And it turns out when we start pulling veils back, it's like, no, every single instance is like child fucking. That seems to be every group's like ultimate crux is like,
That's what I'm saying.
We had to fuck more kids.
You know what bothers me a lot is all the time, all the Republicans are like, you know who fucks kids? Tom Hanks. He fucks kids. Always hearing Tom Hanks fucks kids. Now, there's no proof that Tom Hanks fucks kids.
No.
But there wasn't any proof that Tom Hanks didn't start COVID either. And remember how, like, when Tom Hanks... when Tom Hanks started COVID? Because I remember...
His wife, Rita Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Remember that? Like, it was two things. Well, it's three things. It was the NBA basketball game getting canceled. It was WrestleMania getting canceled. And it was Tom Hanks getting fucking COVID. That's how we knew it was a real big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what, Tom Hanks, watch out.
It seems so weird that
For fuck's sake.
it went for so long that just like, the politicians are actually the bad guys. That's what we thought for the longest time. And then for a brief minute, they were like, you know what, guys? It's not the politicians. It's actually Hollywood. And now we've finally come to the conclusion that it's literally
all of them.
Everybody. If they give anybody a crumb of power, a morsel of power, the smallest little stroke of power, they go, awesome, kids.
Yeah, got to do it
every time.
Got to do it.
Why though? Why?
Why? These are the questions we always ask on
I
this
feel
show.
like if I had money and power, what I want is
it's to not fuck kids.
It's to just go away. I want to live.
Bring me my sexy Mexican Jesus lady, and
Yeah.
I'll be happy. Thank you.
I will give all of my riches to BBL Brazilian Jesus.
Yeah, Josefina, we stand in solace.
Yeah.
Solitude with you.
Please rapture me, big butt Brazilian Josefina.
Josefina. Yeah. Oh, guys, it's been a lot of fun this evening. We will probably be joining you next week. It's my birthday next week. I'm going to be 40 years old on Thursday. So we'll be doing, at some point, we'll be doing a 40-year-old drunk broadcast. I am fairly confident of that.
I'm not breaking sobriety.
No, not you. I'm just talking about me. You do whatever you want, buddy.
I'm going to do meth.
Yeah. We love you. Is there anything else we want to say before we get out of here? Or just
don't be an unintentional dickhead.
Don't be an unintentional dickhead.
Good advice.
Give him some plugs, Mike.
Everyone, if you like what you're hearing, please plug it into your podcast aggregate, the Ono Radio Show. Download it, listen to us. If you want to watch it live, twitch.tv/ONRS live. Check it out, subscribe, so that anytime we go live, you get the notification. You can hop in the chat with us. We are also on YouTube. Ono Media. Check it out. Subscribe there as well so that when we post our videos, you can watch them there. And you know what? We're also on Facebook. Facebook.com/group/Ono Radio Show. Go check that out there.
Search Ono Radio Show and find us wherever you find your podcast, OnoRadioshow.com. And of course, if you want to leave us a voicemail, 407-906-6466. Most importantly, when we get out of here, what do we say, boys? Fuck your dreams. Eat a bag of dicks. See you soon. Probably next week. We love you. Bye.